YouTube. It's good. This is the man here. Back again to another video. And we are live for the first ever call in show. So how this is going to work, I'm going to post the link in the chat. You're going to get the chance to say whatever you want to say. Speak your mind, if you will. Let's do this. Link is in the chat. I'm going to go from left to right. Whoever pops up will be first. Probably going to be a time limit. Kind of want to watch the
Off to a rousing start. Let's try that again. YouTube, what's good? Staples the 90 here, back again with another video. And this is my first call-in show. Now, how this is going to work. Link is in the chat. Click the link, say whatever you want to say, and it's going to be an absolute blast. So click the link. Whoever wants to pop on can pop on. And yeah, let's speak your mind, if you will. Oh, boy. Sorry about that. Still getting used to this headset. There's this thing where you push this down, it cuts the audio off. Huh. Anyways. All right, we got our first person. Big Dave.
Hello, Alex.
What's going on, Dave?
Doing well. Just relaxing at my grandparents right now. Give me an hour, like I told you before you started.
Oh, nice.
So, I actually want to say something. What is your thoughts about the Tim Anderson Charles Donaldson situation?
About the what?
The Tim Anderson and Charles Donaldson situation.
That was the benches clearing, right?
Yeah.
That happened. I haven't seen full video of it yet. I didn't see it live.
Because
what exactly happened?
So Tim Anderson and Charles Donaldson.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Anderson, or basically the manager of the White Sox, saying that Charles Donaldson was saying something racist to Tim Anderson.
Oh.
And of what Charles Donaldson said was, quote unquote, shaggy. Because in the interview Tim Anderson did like in 2019, said he wanted to be the new Jackie Robinson, I guess, for the fun. And I guess Sean Donaldson, saw that, and he said, after the game, he was saying, "Oh, I was on the Braves, and we had inside jokes about that." And I was just like, "Okay, your point about that," and then now I just got word. I think Tim Anderson overreacted. Yeah, that's what people were saying. And just now, Charles Donaldson has COVID.
Oh.
I just saw, which is kind of weird of the timing. And then I saw on the news that, and I saw that he got suspended or something. But I don't know if it's officially announced. That's why I just saw. But I mean, people are saying, yeah, it was in the New York Post saying Charles Donaldson suspended, but I don't know if that's actually true. So
I think he overreacted a little bit, if you're asking me.
Yeah. I may have to agree. Like,
comparing himself to Jackie Robinson, I mean, whew, that's some pretty big shoes to fill. Those are some
Hmm.
pretty big shoes to fill. I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time. Uh, Tim Anderson, though, I think he overreacted just a little bit, if you're asking
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Um, if I mean, we need more info about this. That's all I'm gonna say because if people really think Charles Donaldson said something racist to Tim Anderson,
Mhm.
like I don't know if I can take that because if all he said was Shaggy, like I don't get the context about it.
Yeah.
And the thing also I noticed is that Charles Donaldson talked to the media about it. No social media or anything. He talked to the media. Tim Anderson has talked to the media as well, I think, but he only said like a little bit. I don't remember what he said, but uh, I just don't know like the full context about this situation. But
Right.
if you're, I just think Tim Anderson probably overreacted, like you want to see it or sing. Um, but that's all I have to say on that.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
because like it's kind of crazy with the history between Charles and Tim Anderson. I
Hmm.
think there's a video on YouTube about this. I don't know. Um,
Yeah.
I thought I saw something, but oh yeah, iTalk Studios. That was it. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay.
But this show you're doing, Alex, reminds me of a radio show. When you think about it,
Yeah, that's actually was actually kind of my dream job as being a radio DJ. So,
nice. I mean, if you can compare yourself to Jackie and get a friend as someone calling you Jackie,
you know,
and
I got the voice, and people say I have the face for it too. I don't know what the hell that means, but
already,
I guess.
hmm, 10
I
minutes
guess.
in is soft. Yeah, that's what Kevin says.
Hmm.
But how often are you? What inspired you to do this show? By the way, Alex.
Um. Well, I know Bofus was off this week,
Hmm.
and I want to get some more content on my channel, honestly, because
Yeah.
I looked over the past year or so, and I realized that oh my god, I have 1,000 subscribers, and I
Hmm.
haven't made a video in a year and a half. It's like you
Yeah.
got to come back, give the people what
Yeah.
they want.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody wants more content to watch.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
1.11K. That's pretty good. I don't know how many views until you get that. Um,
So I
you
so I
can get
get the.
monetized or partner.
Let me check that real quick. I haven't checked in a while.
I actually have to agree with Kevin on this one. Why would you compare yourself to Jackie Robinson but get offended when
Uh,
someone calls you Jackie? Yeah. Oh,
let's see.
there's Mr. Nima.
What I'm at 2,411.
So how
I need
many
4,000.
4,000 more views?
Yeah.
So if you could upload more weekly, like this summer, you could get there. I think.
Yeah. I think I might. I think I might continue to do these because I really like these a lot.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them on other people's channels, and those get a lot of views.
Big Beefy E.
Big beefy E. That's right.
I
Let
saw
me get.
his meme by the way. He said something about games so on their meme picture.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but speed up both of us, episode 200 coming
Oh,
coming
200
soon.
is going to be so awesome. Cannot wait for you guys to see it.
Is
We
there
got
gonna
a
be
lot
like
of
a?
big stuff planned.
Is there gonna be like a montage or something?
Possibly.
Hmm.
That sounds interesting.
Yes. Maybe a new intro would be nice.
Haven't thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Have not thought about that.
I mean, I can make some good trailers as well.
We've got a lot of good stuff planned.
Yeah. There's Mike,
Hmm.
the legend, or I should say the photographer legend.
That's right. So how's your channel doing?
My channel is doing well. My channel right now is 733 subscribers right now, and 414,160 views on the about page.
Nice.
So I think I'll say this right here. I've been wanting to do more sport videos for a while, and thanks to I think Eric knows about the ideas. I have decided that since sport videos don't get that popular on my channel, why not make them more organized and
Hmm.
start something new. So as I posted on the group last night, I have decided that I'll make a new YouTube channel called David Got Sports. I'm to kick things off. I will post
Interesting.
baseball and football content. That is what I'm planning to do, and maybe soccer. Oh, I see Christina. Um, so that is what I'm gonna do to start this off. And do some podcast on there. Um, uh, and just go from there. Hopefully, I could do something on Sundays about it, and I think that would be good just to start something new and just
So you gonna do like play-by-play stuff?
probably something like that. I am playing. I'm definitely gonna do the live reactions because nobody does MLB live reactions. I've noticed
Hmm.
only wrestling. Um, and same for podcasts. I'm gonna post like news videos. Gameplays as well. Um, this looks familiar. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Um, but
Chase Scouts legit.
yeah, or Black Balls and shit.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Mike. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to do something new here and just get more more audiences and just go from there and see how the channel is doing.
Nice. I will be
Um,
looking forward to that for sure.
I see Alex, you're being chef today. You have the purple shirt on.
What's that?
I see you're being chef today. You have the purple shirt on.
Purple parrots. Legends of the Hidden
Just
Temple.
just don't fall asleep. Like
Don't
Jeff
fall
or
asleep.
yeah, like Jeff. Uh, I decided to hmm Harvey Hell's Hailstone.
Hailstone.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um. So, what other sports you been watching recently?
I've been really into hockey lately. My
Nice.
Florida Panthers are currently 0-3 against the Tampa Bay Lightning and could get eliminated tonight.
Hmm. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's I wonder what Lucas is up to with his sports.
Well, it doesn't really matter because the Penguins are out.
Hmm.
Thank you, Rangers, by the way, for that.
I saw Lucas did a video on it, like or something. Uh, yeah. Oh, Mr. Chiff is here.
How about
The
that?
Lightning has been always a very tough team. I agree with you,
They might
Alex.
they might actually go for a three-peat. I think they might win it 3 times in a
Yes.
row. They
Yeah,
definitely
that's
could.
what.
Although
Didn't
Calgary, I
they?
see, is looking pretty good.
Didn't the Lightning beat the Bruins?
They beat the Maple Leafs.
Well, the Maple Leafs is another tough team. Um, but the Celtics right now as well. In the NBA, I really hope they can win all of this year. Like Boston deserves another championship, and I don't think they have won any big championship since earlier last decade.
Mm-hmm.
In the second tournament. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Praying for you, Christina. Hope you get better soon.
yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. I hope your symptoms are not that bad because I mean last time I had it was I think it was in March. Like I had like a bad headache and sore throat. It was not good,
Mm-hmm.
and um, yeah, it was not good. And I couldn't really do anything to be honest.
Right.
But I got better and went back to school. I had to wear a mask again, of course. And speaking of school, I am not the class. What in the world is that?
So what
Uh,
happened?
I thought I knocked something up. What I meant to say was, um, I am not the class of 2022.
That's right. He did graduate.
Yep,
Congratulations with that.
thank you. And doing the graduation stuff next month. I don't know what that's. I mean, I've been to graduations before with my cousins, but
Mm-hmm.
3 hours is just gonna be like 3 hours of just I don't know. Like I never been like a part of an actual graduation before, but it's just like I mean yes I'm looking forward to it, but it's like what to expect and like how long it's gonna be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Boy.
um, yep, I'm looking
Nice.
forward to it.
That's awesome.
Um, yes, thank you,
Oh,
Ben. Um, oh yeah, Ben has it too. Good grief, 2 people has it now.
mm-hmm. Dang.
But I'm just happy this. I'm just
Surprise.
happy the summer is here. I'm just happy the summer's here. Like, I think this may have to be one of the toughest years as for school because of the cool and other things. But I'm just and also the work. Like, I'm just happy that after you know after
Mm-hmm.
day after day after day, it's just like now I can just relax and just do stuff I like to do.
There you go.
Hmm.
That's awesome, man.
Yep. Um. Uh. Is it? I don't know. If Andrew in the chat is.
Hmm?
I don't know if that's Mr. I don't know if Andrew in the chat is Mr. Hockey. Probably
No, I don't
not.
think so. No, it isn't.
No. Uh.
I think it would be
But
his name if it would show up.
um. Yeah. This very happy it's the summer. Um. But
All right.
anyway. I think I'll get off here just to let
All
everybody
right.
have a chance to come in.
Sounds good, Dave.
And thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. Everybody go subscribe to David 3000. David, thank you so much for coming on. Next up, someone I've wanted to pick the brain of for a long time. When I bring them up, I want you to do that thing that you do. You know that thing. There it is.
It is I, the legend, and you know is my Mick Psychopath.
There he is. Psycho Mike.
Alex, what's up?
I have wanted to speak to you for a long time, my man.
I have too.
I got one big question I
Yeah.
want to ask you. I don't know if I should save it for later or should I just start off with a bang.
It's better to start off with a bang.
All right. Of all the scary photos you've sent everybody over the years, what has been your favorite?
For me, it has to go to the very first one I sent to Jerome.
The first one?
The very first one.
What was it?
Episode 69 of Flicks with the Dicks. When people were sending Jerome pictures, I think Lucas was sending some stuff, and then I just decided to chime in on this and send something to Jerome, and I'm like, I gotta find something scary to send him. So I just looked on Google pictures, his faces, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is perfect. And it's the Momo, the famous Momo. So I sent that to Romy, and he was like, oh my god. And I was like,
Back in the
yes.
Flicks with the Dicks. That takes me back. Oh
That's
man.
right, CA, back in the Flicks days.
I'm gonna check that out later. Put that on my list.
And I actually timestamped it in that episode.
Okay, so it's in the comment section?
Yeah.
All right, I will look for that. And I know you got some questions for me as well.
Absolutely. You know, we were talking about both Flicks earlier. Now, you predate Both of Us on the Sofas, Flicks with the Dicks.
Yep.
Pain and Gain.
Oh.
And the Muscles Podcast, and we all know that's a stupid name.
What a stupid ass name. Only Lucas could come up with that.
Only Lucas would come up with that. My first question to you is, what made you decide to start your own channel?
Well, about 10 years ago, I was bored one day, and I saw that a lot of my friends were doing the same thing, been watching a lot of other channels, figured, you know what? I think I should start my own. Started with like a bunch of wrestling reviews and movie reviews and like collections of stuff I had, and just graduated from there. Gradually rose up, and I stopped for about a year and a half because I was busy with work and a lot of other stuff, but I'm back.
And better than ever, just like Eric Bischoff, am I right?
That's right. Amen to that.
So back then, so when was that? 2012.
2012.
What YouTubers did you follow back then?
Back then, I followed the Schleg Daddy, who honestly, he's at 14,000 subscribers. He deserves a lot more because that man is so freaking smart when it comes to sports and wrestling.
I agree. He's one of my favorites as well.
So he's one of them. I had some friends in the game show community. So Aubrey Scott, and let's see who else. Matthew V21688. There's this guy, Weird Paul. I don't know if you know who Weird Paul is.
I don't know who Weird Paul is, no.
He's this guy from He's legit a child of the 80s. He has the same haircut he did in the 80s. He has the same camera he filmed on with in the 80s. He uses for his YouTube videos. I think that's so cool. So he's another one. As far as like well-known guys, like I guess Good Mythical Morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they start off my mornings really good. Uh, that's really it. That's all the ones I can remember.
And of all of those YouTubers, which one, like, if you had to pick just one to watch for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Damn, that's
I
tough.
agree, Ben.
That's a tough one. Probably, probably Good Mythical Morning.
Okay.
Probably Good Mythical Morning because those two guys, Rhett and Link, their chemistry, they're best friends. They've known each other since like I believe middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and their chemistry is just off the chain.
Off the chain, just like
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Roode's theme.
That's right. That was glorious.
Glorious.
Oh, I won't give in. Oh, those were the days.
So, looking back at all of your videos now that you've been doing for over 10 years
Mm-hmm.
or even more, uh, if you were to introduce someone to your channel, name maybe, I don't know, how many videos? Maybe 3, 5, 10, I don't know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
which videos would you send someone to go to as an introduction to yourself?
To myself. Oh gosh. Damn, these are these are good.
Yeah.
These are good questions. Let me check my videos real quick. Most popular. One of the Filmtastic 4 reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Probably. Oh shoot, that's a tough one. Hold on. That's learn how to spell, Alex. Yes, probably the Cat in the Hat one.
The Cat in the Hat
Or,
one.
or no, the Hottie and the Naughty.
I was going to
The
say
Hottie and the Naughty one
that's one of my favorites.
for sure. Got to pick a recent one, so I'd probably go with the favorite Dolphins games I've been to because I'm a sports guy.
Yep.
My, that's a good one. Then something with my brother. Oh wait, no, this 5-hour Q&A that Romy and I did back in 2015.
That is one of my favorites as well.
5 hours we went with that.
5 hours.
And it was one of the most entertaining 5 hours I've ever spent.
Especially one moment where you held up a Sharpie marker.
Alex likes to. Oh man. I think those would probably be it. Those would probably be the ones.
Okay.
It's a solid bunch.
Yep.
I think so.
Now, if you asked me the same question, one of my favorites had to be the Paul Blart one.
Paul Bartlett asked too. Yes.
What was your experience working with that review like?
Working with that review in terms of like camera or
In terms of everything, the camera work and the people involved and everything like that.
that. Oh, I don't know how I don't even remember. That was a long time ago. Was that when I still had the flip camera?
You know, I don't actually know.
I think that was.
Mm-hmm.
Just flipping the camera around back and forth because I didn't know what the hell streaming was at the time.
Yep.
Camera down, camera up, camera down, camera up, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And we did that for an hour and 21 minutes, and I think that's a pretty damn good review. That movie, though, not so much.
Not so much, and it's a good thing
Not
I
so
avoided that one.
much. Thank your lucky stars. Thank your lucky stars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now we all know the history between you and one particular potato named Romy.
Potato.
Now he mentioned that you were the first person that he's met online. I'm going to ask you the same question. Who was the first person you met online?
Online. I think it was. I don't know. They're in my Discord. Who the hell is it? Think might have been JVD.
JVD.
I think it might have been JVD. Yeah, me and JVD go way back. We actually started our own wrestling recap show. It was the Pro Wrestling Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we did that in 2011. We started, might have, no, hold on. So, I think it might be still up. Sorry, about 9 years ago we started doing that.
That was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 years ago. We haven't done a video in 9 years, but hope he's doing well. JVD, you're the man.
Now, you're obviously a big fan of Pain and Gain. Now, I haven't seen every single episode at all, but have you ever been on that show?
Nope.
Not one.
I don't believe so. I don't believe I was ever on an episode of Pain Again.
Wow.
I don't remember. I don't think I ever was.
Now, my personal opinion here, I think that was a big missed opportunity because, like, of all the people that they had on there, Shane Lucas,
Jerome.
Gary Romy, and I'm sure others as well. I'm surprised they have never invited you on a Pain and Gain, not one Pain and Gain episode.
I think I'm pretty sure I might have been in one. But it's been like, I was like 7 years. I don't even remember. I don't remember, honestly.
That's right. Austin was there at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Austin was too.
He was, yep.
And then Flicks with the Dicks. I know I was on a few episodes of that.
Yep.
And then Both was on the Sofas. I've been permanent host now for about a year and a half now. Maybe a year. So I think my first episode full time was one. I think it was like one, and then it was in the 40s, I think. 148, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just before 150, I think it was.
Just before 150. And what was your reaction when you first heard that you were going to be a full-time host?
I was happy.
Mm-hmm.
I was really happy that they thought of me and thought that I could be something for them to be entertained with on Mondays. Very happy with that.
Very, very happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
And that's why I look forward to Mondays.
Yeah.
Being with those guys and having the time of my life with my friends and my brother.
Yeah. What's your favorite Romy soundbite?
Romy soundbite.
A boat.
Boom! I actually have them all saved on my phone.
Oh my god.
Almost all of them on my phone.
You know what you should totally do is make a collage of all of these sound bites and use it as a something, as an audio, maybe upload it on YouTube or something.
Oh, here's a classic. I don't know if you can hear this or not.
A pickle.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Oh, that's Scott Steiner.
He's fat.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. How
Probably
about
that.
reduce it?
Irish Red Rooster. There's a lot of them. But if I had to pick one, I can't stand it.
I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know you said you wanted to pick my brain, so feel free to ask me any questions at all.
So, you've been doing these reaction videos.
Yes.
Live reactions while you're watching the show.
Yes.
And keep sending Romy those scary photos.
Yes.
How do you like doing that?
I enjoy it. Whenever I can, and given the circumstance, I'm down to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. For sure.
And also, I'll be doing the same thing for episode 200.
Got a lot of things planned.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Not
of good
only
things
that,
planned.
not only that, I'm going to do a live reaction to episode 200. While I do the highlight reel, I'm going to do a live video making the highlight reel.
Oh,
Then I will premiere the highlight reel on a certain day
okay.
for episode 200.
All right.
What about the next episode before 200? I'm not so sure about that.
Awesome.
Oh, and hashtag Jordy for both is 200.
Really?
Really. Make it happen.
Just to see the look on Gary's face.
Yes.
Maybe. Oh. What if he does his impression?
You can't say that about my movies. How do you find the Walter E. Pickleback impersonation when Gary does it?
That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I miss those characters he did.
Yeah.
Young Assassin and Walter E. Pickleback. I miss those those Gary characters.
Those are awesome. Awesome, stellar.
Funny as hell.
Funny as hell. And you are obviously a big fan of music.
I,
You love
my vinyls
records.
right
You
there.
got the records there. You obviously love the Beatles and Elvis, to name a couple.
Yes, correct.
If you were stranded on a deserted island with only one discography between Elvis and the Beatles, which one are you picking? You can only choose one.
Probably go Elvis.
Elvis.
I'd
Any
probably go
particular
Elvis.
reason why?
He's the king.
He is
the king of rock and roll. He's done multiple genres of like rhythm and blues to gospel to probably the best Christmas album of all time. And he's cool as shit.
He is cool as shit.
So yeah, the king, Elvis Presley.
Can I ask a movie question? Hey, Austin, how you doing?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh boy.
And David, to answer your question earlier, I don't have a particular picture, actually. I'd have to think about that.
Oh, for 200.
And yes, we can talk about pizza too.
Yes,
And
we can talk about pizza.
don't worry, I won't time you out at all.
That's right.
That's right. That's an
Ooh,
interesting take.
interesting.
Interesting.
Very, 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 very interesting. So how do you all know? How do you know all these women?
How do I know all these women? Well, this all dates back to
These Canadian honeys.
over 20 years ago.
Okay.
Over 20 years ago. Obviously, I'm originally from Ontario, and that's where I met Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I met Pamela. And then from there, I met Sarah and Veronica. And a couple other people I won't mention for obvious
Right.
reasons, but
Mm-hmm.
I love those women to death. Absolutely love them.
Awesome.
Great Canadian women.
That's
And they
right.
sure are attracted to you.
I don't know what it is.
I have a theory what it is because you're really calm and relaxed and laid
Chill.
back and chill.
Chill. I was actually voted most chill in my high school yearbook for those superlatives.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Everyone's got most likely to succeed, most likely to be a doctor. I was most chill.
Most chill.
Damn right.
That should be your next catchphrase. Most chill.
Hashtag most chill
Hashtag most
on a
chill
t-shirt.
on a
Gary,
T-shirt
sell it.
and trademark it.
Everybody who says it, yeah, you're gonna have to give me 1 nickel.
1 nickel.
Yeah,
Any more questions for me before we sign off?
I'm good, brother.
All right.
Good, brother. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun time doing this mock interview. Anytime you want to do a video in the future, let me know.
Absolutely. Psycho Mike, Mick, Rock, Psychopath, the legend, McRock. Psycho. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right. I pushed that button way too fast.
Brother.
Pushed that button way too fast. Jay Scow's legit.
I want to make it clear that officially I'm just going to be known as Jordy Scow, but I mean, like anybody else can call me Jay Scow, but I'm just going to go by that for
Okay,
YouTube.
Jordy. All right. Jordy Scow.
I mean, you don't have to just always call me that. You can call me Jay Scow, Jordy, or whatever you want. So anyway, how's your day been going, Alex?
Well, it's been going great. I just finished this book right here. It's called Morning Star.
Ah,
It
nice.
is a sci-fi book written by Pierce Brown. It is the third of a trilogy, and it is so badass.
I remember my first
If you
novel.
like sci-fi, I highly recommend it.
Well, I've read a Star Wars novel. You know, the ones that were when it got rebooted and all that by by the Disney purchase, and I think the one I liked the most was Dark Disciple, which stars Quinlan Vos and Asajj Ventress.
Okay.
I recommend you look at that book because that's awesome. It was supposed to be like a 8-part arc in the Clone Wars series, but because of them getting canceled prematurely before they came back, years later, I think that the novel itself would have been an 8-episode story arc had they not been stopped. Oh, and oh yeah. Well, it's one at a time, Eric. It's one at a time.
One at a time.
Truth be told, I mean, when I saw the notification on my iPad, I was like, wait, call-ins? Like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking, like, you know what? Maybe I should do this one time and say, you know, like, this looks familiar because I've done a call-in stream myself.
You have.
I have. I have with Shinodu. The reason why I did that was because you know, Waffle Pone, you know.
Yes, he does those a lot.
Yeah, we did impressions of that this past Saturday. Yeah, I decided to do a call-in stream on my channel for the Waffle Pone community because they didn't get the chance to have a call-in stream on that one particular Thursday, and I asked Shinotu if he would be, you know, kind enough to co-host with me, you know, for the call-ins, and it was actually pretty good, you know.
Awesome.
Okay. But anyway, I can ask you questions. You can ask me questions. I mean,
that's right.
Feel free.
We can speak your mind.
All right. So, if there was one comic book universe, which one would you choose? Would you choose DC or Marvel?
Oh, Marvel all day. Marvel all day.
And if there was one superhero team that you join, which one would you join? Would it be like the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, even though there'd only be 4 of them, but there'd be 5 of them, Fantastic Five, or the Defenders, or what?
I would say the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Good one.
I mean, Star-Lord, he's got that kick-ass playlist.
Oh, I am Groot.
Gotta work with Groot and Rocket Raccoon and Drax. I mean, come on.
I'll walk alone. Yeah. I think Romy should be Groot.
Romy should be Groot?
Yeah. I can't picture him being Drax.
You know why?
Because he's got wood.
Wait, no, hold on. If I can find it.
He's fat.
Yes.
Oh no.
Austin would be. Who would Austin be in that?
Who would Austin be? Well,
Rocket. You think Austin would be Rocket?
You know what? It works. To be honest, it works.
Austin is Rocket Raccoon.
Because he looks like a raccoon when I see him on Bofas.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes. I'm sorry, Austin, but I'm still waiting for you to, you know, to text me on Facebook or whatever if you want to, you know, do that interview, because I want to do the interview with Austin on episode 75 on the first episode of the Platinum Era for Chill Majority.
That would be cool. So you can interview Austin?
Yes. Yeah. And it only depends on what day he's free.
Okay.
Come with me, you'll be free. Never mind.
Nice.
So let me ask you something. How does it feel knowing that you are, you know, that you could have a lot of weight on your shoulders as a co-host and somewhat of a moderator in a live chat, whether it's on Bofus or whatnot? Like, does it get a little stressful at times?
No, not really.
What about with trolls?
We really don't get much of those.
We
really don't get much trolls anymore. Like not as much as we used to. But there are sometimes those guys that really just push it over the edge and Romy loses his shit and
you'd be like,
just ruin the vibe. Just ruin the whole vibe of the show sometimes.
Yeah, take Saturday, for example, but it didn't get to me.
Yep. That was a good stream we were on that. Was it Saturday?
Yes, it was. It seems like only 48 hours ago.
That was a good one.
It was. I mean, I you know what? It was because it was a new look, a new name, and I wanted to start up fresh, you know. And before you asked, if you were to think like, wouldn't you just delete your YouTube channel and do another one altogether, and risk not getting 400 subscribers after I've been working my butt off for these last few months? No.
No chance. No chance in hell.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Except his arms look like leather, you know, like leather, you know, jacket, you know, arms or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So when's that Donkey Kong record coming?
Next question. I haven't been able to, well, because of personal problems, you know, in my life. And, you know, I like last Wednesday, I had to go to a funeral because someone in my family passed away on the Friday prior. And that was unexpected too, but that was, you know, you get what you get. But as far as I'm concerned, it's because of a lot of personal issues, not just that, but other things as well that I haven't been able to do it yet. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I mean, people can call it that if they want to, but when I'm able to get at my fullest, I will be able to beat that record, and it will be streamed or recorded.
Oh.
I mean, because the thing is,
do it for the views, Jordy.
Well, not just that. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see Romy actually get on some calls with, you know, with other people, not just with me, but, you know, just to have a good time and hang out. Because, you know, I'm banking on this to actually beat the record so we can actually, you know, be on calls with, you know, once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
It's not cool, just for the views.
Do it for the views, Jordy.
It's not just for the views. It's just for history.
Subscribers.
Making. It's just to make history.
Get them subscribers.
Yes, subscribers. Let's face it. Thank you. Let's face it. You'll never break Romy's record. Oh yeah. Well, how about you face this?
Oh.
You maple syrup lover. Anyway, what
the heck?
But yeah, I'm just having a lot of things, you know, personally in my life, you know, happen, which is why I've been detained, you know, from breaking that record, you know. But I will.
It's gonna happen.
So you said you were into hockey. What is your favorite?
I'm just getting into it.
You're just getting into it. Well, if you were to pick, well, you have a favorite team now, don't you?
Florida Panthers.
Okay. What would happen if Lucas's team and your team were to go at it? Would you guys get into a hockey fight?
I hope not. I certainly hope not.
Well, the thing is,
although I would whip his ass.
I knew, because I'd be like, "That's not true. That puck went over there at that lady's glasses. It doesn't count.
That's not true. No,
that's not true. The puck it went into my butt cheeks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Looky boo.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he were to come on this call in, you know.
Could happen. It could happen.
So, do you have any questions for me? Like anything R&R related or whatever?
Yeah. What? You guys have had a lot of wrestlers on the show.
Oh yeah.
Who has been switch it up a little bit.
I said, "Ooh yeah," you know, like "Ooh yeah."
No, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Who's been your least favorite?
My least favorite?
Yeah.
Maddie Rinkowski.
Who?
Maddie Rinkowski.
And why?
Because she walked off on the show all over, you know, a joke.
What episode was this?
It was last year. Mike could tell. Yeah, like the thing is, I got nothing against her. I mean, I don't know what was going on with my mind that day, but the thing is, here's the bottom line: if you're gonna get into professional wrestling, you might as well take, you know, like the sense of humor of where it is. But because of what I've heard, and yes, I've heard this from Romy, but also from several others, that wrestlers nowadays have become so oversensitive.
Soft.
It's made them soft, you know? And I'm not talking like SAWFT soft. I'm talking soft as like this pillow right here, you know?
Those back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing against Maddie. I mean, do I plan on trying to get her back so that way maybe we could actually work something out behind the scenes? Who knows? But the thing is, that is the least favorite interview that I think R&R has ever had with a wrestler.
And who's the best?
Who's the best one we've had so far?
Who's been your favorite?
Okay.
Favorite or overall best?
Favorite or overall best?
No, yeah.
Okay, well, we've done a lot of these things, and it's been a long time. Well, okay. I am going to have to say this, and no disrespect to Sabu, I have to go with Zach Gallen. Now, Sabu is like, you know, in league with Zach Gallen, but the reason why I say Zach Gallen is because the guy's been a lot through, like, professionally and personally, you know, and he lost his leg to cancer. He's been in the WWE for a short while, but yet that short run was pretty much inspirational because when you look at him in the WWE when he was wrestling with one leg, it proves that anything and everything can happen as long as you're willing to work for it. Zach, I mean, like, he was only just a kid when he was in the WWE, but at the time, even though he got fired, it was probably a good thing because, like, he wouldn't have been able to learn some lessons like down the road. But I think the one story I loved from that interview was when he was talking about the time when he was bloodied up and beaten the hell out of by Brock Lesnar in front of his mother.
Man.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Recently, Zach on Facebook, he recently did a reaction with his mom, who's still alive, you know, Mama G. They actually did a reaction to the match that she saw him get beaten the hell out of by Lesnar. And, I mean, like, 19 years.
Was honestly one of my favorite moments in SmackDown history.
Yeah, but
that was brutal.
Yeah, it was brutal. But the thing is, this was one
F5.
that was to the ring post. Yeah, all to the only leg he had.
Brock Lesnar.
Right,
and then he pushed him down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, but here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that originally it wasn't supposed to be down a flight of stairs? You see, originally, according to Zach, and this is what he said.
He said, "Know that."
No, this is true. Originally, Zach, at the time, they said they were going to plan on having him get F5'd off the fist.
Oh.
Yes. But you know what's so funny? He calls, you know what he calls it, you know, which is kind of, you know, pun intended, but yet it's funny at the same time. It was going to be the fist bump, you know.
Oh God.
And the thing is, now the logistics on how
brutal.
They were going to do it is that how in the hell are you going to get someone on top of the fist? There's no ladders being used. I mean, there might be some time constraints, but at the same time, had they done that, Zach would have went for that all the way. Now, as for the being pushed down the flight of stairs, that was not Zach in the wheelchair. That was somebody else. Because they cut it off, you know, like
it was a crash test dummy.
Yeah, or somebody else that did it. I don't know. But he was given the option of whether to do it, you know, like to actually take the fall down the flight of stairs. And he was like to Vince, nah, I think I'll let somebody else do that or crash down me, whatever. But still, it worked all the same, but that was the original idea.
Wow. That sounds brutal.
If you want to see that interview, I'll give you the episode name and I will give you the timestamp of where he appears. I think you know what? He was there for the opener of the actual show all the way up till 1 hour had to pass. You know, so I guess I don't need to give you a timestamp.
Okay. And do you know who's coming up next when it comes to interviewing wrestlers?
Well, I was originally supposed to go to Patriot Wrestling Federation and a show in York, South Carolina, and there are 3 guys there that were potential candidates for another interview. One was going to be either Mick Foley or Jerry the King Lawler, but the one I would have went with would be Scott Steiner.
Really?
Yes, really, because Steiner, from what I can tell, he's not signed to a WWE contract, so that's good to know. And on top of that, getting Jerry Lawler and Mick Foley to join in would be like looking for a needle in a haystack because I think they're still signed with the WWE.
Huh.
Because I think there's a rule where if you're signed to a contract with WWE, it has to be with, you could be interviewed on shows that are with other contracted WWE employees, but it cannot be outside, can't be with anyone or any show that's outside of WWE's, programming or whatnot. Which sucks.
So Scott Steiner.
Yes.
Oh man, that would be funny as hell.
Now the funny thing is, I don't think he'd have a lot to complain about Triple H because I remember correctly, someone said that him and Triple H had made peace.
They made up.
And you know what? I'm glad. I'm really glad because that puts a lot of bitterness outside of to be thrown away by Scott Steiner. There's nobody to have any hate or heated and conflicts.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, color me impressed. Never say never.
Damn right. Time heals all wounds, as they say.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm actually a victim of that kind of case because I remember another guy who appeared on episode 112. I remember when, Kevin Henry, I didn't think I'd ever, be friends with that guy up until we had a common, thing going around because something was happening, behind the scenes in another game show community. But when we realized how dangerous the situation was, me and him put our, personal beef and differences aside. We talked things out, and after episode 112, we became good friends.
And you haven't looked back since.
No, haven't looked back since. Even though you have a certain individual wanting to comment, in the comment section who is so stupid enough to realize that the more you comment, the more you add the viewership.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, RTD.
Thanks, trolls. Y'all are great sometimes.
So, yeah. I want to ask, what was it like, growing up, like both you and Austin, like during your days in like school to high school and whatnot? Like, did you have to deal with bullying and all kinds of stuff like that?
I did. In 8th grade. That was probably the worst. And every day there was always something they didn't like about me, but I didn't really care.
And Austin?
Don't think he really suffered through that as much.
I kind of pictured him to be the one to get bullied most, but I did not.
Might have happened in middle school too. But yeah. We went to private school too, by the way.
Yeah, well, they call it private school, but yeah, it's got people over there employed, and yet what's so private about other people being around it?
It's all about the money, dude.
Here comes the money.
It's all about the money. They hire the best teachers. They hire the best everything, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but they call it a private school, yet there's people there.
Yeah.
That I have to call it the hypocrisy when I see it. Because if it's a private school, it should be a one-on-one.
Interesting take.
And it's original.
True. And organic.
Organic. So how did so we already know about you and Romy crossing paths because of Pain and Gain, right?
It's actually through movies, I believe.
Yeah, through movies, but can you remember the first time that Austin and you ever encountered Romy? You know, like before.
I think it was after the summer films of 2013 list. Because that's where I said Pain and Gain was my most surprising film of the year.
I think they call that homeschooling. Well,
and he reached out to both of us, and I think it was a year later was the first time I have spoken to him.
Because I know Romy at the time, he was from what I could hear from certain Pain and Gain episodes, he was like I love that kid. but most importantly, he's like a big fan of Austin because he's once said he's been there for, you know, as a fan of Austin since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't it kind of odd that one of your brother's fans would become one of your best friends in the later part in the future?
Yeah. Never would have thought of that.
Me neither. I mean,
never ever would have thought of that.
Like, take a look at me and certain people within, you know, outside of R&R or outside of YouTube, you know. They at first they were trolls, but then all of a sudden they became, one of them actually became very caring and very, you know, sweet at the end. You know.
Awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Let's see.
So,
I think they call that homeschooling. Well, the thing is, if they call it homeschooling, it'd be in your home and not, but the private school thing, I'm saying that because if it was at a school that's private, you know, then it should be one-on-one and not other students, you know, in the class.
True. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So, yeah. Dynamite or Rampage. That's a special start time again?
I think it is, and I think it's going to be at 5:30 again. Like, oh, I'm not going to lie to you. These playoffs are a bitch, you know.
Yeah, but they got to have some sports ball in there every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's have some more playoffs in next season. No, and I'd be like, no, go away.
No, not today. It's almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah, the month of May has become the month of, you know, nay, you know.
True.
Or shenay.
Oh, shenay.
God. I think, what was that?
Nubian Queen.
Nubian Queens, yes. I bet you want to ask me how I came up with that.
How? Yeah.
Okay.
Who, what, when, where, why, how?
Back to the Future style. I'm not gonna say the person's name because I don't want to give that person any recognition because he is, you know, a black supremacist. But at the same time, he's very condescending, very hypocritical of which side he wants to be of the coin. You know, does he want to be on heads or tails? You know, does he want to be with the good guys or the bad guys? But the one thing that I found hilarious of him was because he would always do these things for going like, for the nation, for the culture, you know? And then there's, you know, whenever he's looking at a beautiful black woman and, you know, because obviously he has to worship, you know, his own race, and the women, the tall women, mind you, that are black too, he would go like this, like, oh, but I would worship you as my Nubian queen. And ever since that day, you know what? I'm stealing that. I mean, people can say I steal from Romy a lot, but you know what? I'm stealing that. And that's where I go like, Diamond Princess, my Nubian queen. Yeah, and I know it gives you like, you know, like little
goosebumps.
Yeah. And then there's and here's a funny one. You know, Felicia Milo, who comes up in the chat, he's always trying to pester the hell out of her, you know. And you know what else? And you know what? She's not even black, but he still calls her a Nubian queen.
Speaking of queens, Snow White Queen.
Snow White Queen.
Love it.
Oh, you know what? I got even better. Hold on. Pamela, my Snow White queen.
Yes. Yes. Oh, those are the best.
You know what? If you want to do that, whenever you're on Bofas, you have my permission. I mean it'd be funny too.
All right, Jordy, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Got some more people that want to come on.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of impatient people back there waiting.
That's fine.
But I hope to see you probably for another chill with Jordy, because I know I won't see you this Friday because of work. I think.
Okay.
I might do a chill stream tonight or whatever, but until then, you have a good one, my friend.
Jordy Scout, go subscribe. Thank you so much. Sorry, looking the wrong way. Lyndon Lansbury. You're muted.
Hi,
there we go.
I'm Lyndon.
What's happening?
Good. I am graduating next week.
Very
2 more
nice.
Days. 2 more days and then I'm done.
Excellent. Congratulations. What's the next plan?
I am going to Western Kentucky University.
Western Kentucky.
That is one of the 12 colleges I got into.
Any in the state of Florida? No.
I'm from Indiana, so.
Okay. That makes.
But I'm going to Kentucky because, for a lot of reasons.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
What's your major?
I will be majoring in communications.
Yes.
Is that what you majored
Fellow
in?
communication major right here.
Wait, did you major in communications?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Florida Atlantic University.
Yeah,
no owls. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
I actually know somebody that went to FAU.
Let's go Owls, baby. Yes.
Where did Austin go to college?
He went to Palm Beach State.
Oh, not Palm Beach Atlantic?
No, Palm Beach State.
Because
PBA,
I know somebody that is going to Palm Beach Atlantic University.
PBA. Really?
That was actually one of the colleges I was initially considering at first.
That's pretty pretty penny.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a YouTube channel now, so I have 8 videos.
You do?
Mm-hmm. So
what do they include?
Okay, so 4 of them are short films. One is called The Admission Decisions. The other is called Viewing Recommendation. The other is called it's a short horror film called Ready or Not, Here I Come. And then the 4th one I just did was The Action Scene.
Okay.
And then the other 4, one is a film review I did. The other is a interview I did with a professor. The other is a which one was it? It was a short horror trailer. And the last one was a stop motion I did. So on my stop motion, I only wrote 2 words. Congrats, seniors.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. And I actually have a song playing. And I had a song playing.
What song?
I don't know if you've heard of this, but it's called 1901 by Birdie.
Is that from the 80s?
No, Birdie was born in 1996.
Oh, well, there goes that.
So how are you doing? How's life?
Life, it's got its ups and downs. Still at the same job I've been at for 6 years. Still love it to this day. And getting back into the YouTube game. Going to be streaming doing play-by-play for the Dolphins games this year on my channel. So look out for that. So some more football content coming soon. Also got the Pick'em show that I got from Lucas. And we're doing the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems coming soon. Probably in football season. And yeah, everything's going great.
So I don't know if this changed, but what is still your most anticipated film this year?
It's actually coming out in a few weeks. It's Elvis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Top Gun Maverick for a second. That I'm excited.
That's actually where Austin is at. He is at a screening for Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, and speaking of Top Gun, did you see the Mission Impossible 7 trailer?
I saw it this morning.
I saw it. I saw it
That
in
was
animation film class,
sweet.
and I was like, I want to see it now.
That was
but my most
sweet.
anticipated film, but my most anticipated film of this year is actually Blonde with Ana de Armas. It is a fictional biography of Marilyn Monroe. It is the Netflix.
Okay.
movie.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know when we're getting a trailer, but
soon, hopefully. That sounds that sounds interesting. I mean, Marilyn Monroe, it's one of the most influential actresses of all time.
I have seen one movie with her in it, and it's a really good movie. Some Like It Hot. I saw that in my film literature class last year.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me look up the list of films that are coming out this year.
Because the other films I'm anticipating is Lightyear, Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun's going to be good.
Avatar 2, that is one. That is a big one.
Avatar 2.
Mm-hmm. That I'm excited to see.
Okay.
I would have said Spider-Verse, but that's not coming out until next year.
What about Shazam! Fury of the Gods?
I don't know about that.
Second Shazam movie, that's going to be good, I think.
Actually, I haven't seen the first Shazam.
Oh,
but I do own it, so that's good.
That is a good one.
So, yeah, about high school, I was going to say, so 2 more days. However, you're technically still a senior until you graduate.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So you turn that tassel on the other side.
Mm-hmm. 2 more days.
2 more days.
2 more days. Awesome. 3 more finals. I didn't actually have any finals today, so that was kind of good.
Oof. Finals are rough.
I know.
Thank God I don't have to do those anymore.
Yeah, but the only unfortunate thing is I have to do them at WKU.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
But I'm sure it'll all be good.
Yeah, man.
So my YouTube channel, it just says Lyndon Lansbury. I did create a banner today, but I'm working on it. So there's going to be another one. I'm in the process of it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man. I will definitely check out your stuff.
Yeah, let me know what you think. Is there anything you want to ask me?
How did you get into film making? Short films?
Well, I don't really want to be a filmmaker. I was taking the animation and film class, because I want to get experience. Mm-hmm. But I really actually want to be a film critic, like Austin.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, when I actually did my social network film review, when I put it up, I was like, ugh. But that's the thing with first film reviews. It's like, your first one's going to suck, but then you're going to get better and better the more you practice.
That's right. All it takes, repetition. Mm-hmm. Keep grinding.
Yep.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So who have been some of your, I know you said you want to be a film critic like Austin. Who have been some of your favorite critics to watch on?
Besides Austin, I would say Sean Chandler, Austin Burke, Zach Pope, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, nostalgia critic. I don't know.
What about like Chris Stuckman? Did you say him already?
I said Chris Stuckman.
Okay.
Schmoes? Fleck pick, I could say. Well, Schmoes, they don't really do much as they used to do.
No, they don't.
No, because
Stinks.
they have stuff going on.
Yeah, I think Mark Ellis is still a stand-up comedian.
He is, and I actually haven't seen him live.
Me and Austin did when he opened for, I think it was John Caparulo at the Improv in West Palm Beach.
Speaking of West Palm Beach, I've actually not been there, but Florida has actually been the state I've been to the most times.
How many?
I know. Have you been to St. Augustine?
St.
Florida?
Augustine?
In Florida? Because that's where I've been to probably the most times.
It's been a long time. That's right by Jacksonville, right?
Yes.
I've been there a few times.
I've been to there and Orlando the most times.
O-Town. UCF Golden Knights.
Yeah. I was gonna say, anything you want to ask me? Like, I'm almost done.
So, what's been your favorite of your films to do?
Oh, my favorite movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And do you plan on doing movie reviews on YouTube
Yes,
channel?
I do, and I plan, if I can, for WKU. They have WKU Herald, so I want to work for the student newspaper and write reviews for there. But I also want to maybe like post like a short reaction on my YouTube videos. Be like, hey guys, I just saw this. Full review will be out here, but this is what I want to say, and enjoy my review.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, because that is a reaction.
Yes. Instant.
Yes.
Instant reaction. That would be cool.
And the good news is there's actually there is a movie theater around, I believe, like 4 minutes away from WKU.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll see a lot of movies there because number one, studying. Number two, money wise. I have been to one screening though. It was an advanced screening of King Richard, and
That
I
was a
actually
good one.
one of the journalists there, I actually got her business card. I know.
There you
It
go.
was the first time I've been to a screening. I was like, okay, this is what critics do. I want to join them.
That's right. Sit front row. You got a row to yourself.
Well, actually, okay. Front rows I don't really like because I don't remember what movies it was, but I remember because in the front row you got to be like this.
Oh, with the neck.
Yeah, with the back row you get like a whole view.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Have you been to Indianapolis before?
I've driven through it, but I've never actually been in the city. I definitely want to go up to see one of the Colts, probably. See a Colts Dolphins game.
The Colts. Yeah, I mean, like I do watch sports, but I don't really I'm not a sports guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, no, it doesn't. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for having me.
Lyndon, thank you so much for joining. Go subscribe to him. And that's his name right there.
See a Cougar?
What?
Wait, see a Cougar?
What do you mean?
Wait, which guy are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about you. Lyndon Lansbury.
Okay. Yeah, I did subscribe.
I'm talking about you, Lyndon Lansbury.
Yeah. Okay.
Say subscribe to him.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on. Big, beefy E.
What is going on? What is happening, Mr. Putnam, sir?
Oh my goodness.
It is an honor.
How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing good. Starting off the week pretty good. So I'm just chilling. And I'm just chilling, watching the stream and everything else. A lot of good people getting interviewed and a lot of great chats, and I'm having a good day.
Oh yeah.
So
that's awesome, man. So you've been a big collector of board games.
Well, not a big collector.
I don't know about big collector, but you got the boxes behind you. I see all that.
Yeah, well, I used to have all the boxes. They're all upstairs in my soon to be new room.
New studio.
Yeah, I can't wait.
WEML channel 77.
Yeah, I'll have a new channel be put up soon after this because most of the majority of my videos I've done has been right here in the basement. It's just I'm moving up. The new channel to me is going to be a new era and a brand new. How you doing, Hunter? And
Yes,
Romy just entered the chat. Hello, Mr. Romy. I'm really excited about it right now because what happened was my nephew was tested positive for lead, and so it was really tough, and my parents were not very happy about it. I mean, we've been through a whole lot the last few months, especially was it last year? Last year during the holiday season, I never thought. I always loved the holiday season, always loved Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I never thought it would be the worst Christmas I ever went through because my father was fighting COVID. He was in the hospital.
Oh man!
And back in December, he he ended up coming home days before. He came up days before before the new year. So here we go. Out of curiosity, the board games that I have, I got the poker Keno game. I got that from as a gift. That as well as one of my board games that I had when I was a kid, and I found it on eBay, Amazon or eBay, and I sent it to my family. I think it was for a birthday gift, so I have that. I found a tic-tac-toe game, at a place called Savers. It's like a thrift store.
Okay.
And I end up out so that one. And my Finders Keepers game, I found it on eBay. In fact, I posted on Instagram, and one of the hosts of that show, Larry Toffler, explained about the game. About I was blown because I watched Finders Keepers when I was a kid. And Larry Toffler was one of the hosts, and he responded.
Oh, bro!
I was like, whoa, So, nice. Yeah, I've been a retro kind of. I am a retro kind of guy. I've always been. Right. Listen, I grew up in the '80s, in the '90s, been through a whole lot, and it's really insane that it's really insane that I've been doing the internet thing since 2009 because one day my parents had a computer. Now I wasn't interested in computers back then. I thought they were too complicated for me and crap like that. And I started Googling some stuff, and I discovered YouTube. YouTube. I discovered, I discovered Facebook and all that. I'm like, and then after looking, thank you, Romy, I appreciate it. And I discovered all these. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get myself a computer, and I got it for my birthday. And I say April or May, I jumped on Facebook, started friending people left and right, and it was I started doing Amazon. I'm doing eBay as well now. It's like I bought this shirt I bought off on eBay. My Street Fighter.
Oh,
shirt.
Look at that!
Street Fighter shirt. I love Capcom.
That is nice.
And this is very special. This is my first deck of playing cards when I was a kid growing up. I used to buy it at a store called Zaire. I found it on eBay, and I'm like, what? This sucker's on eBay? I mean, they sell this for like $1 at Zaire. At one point, my father, it was only $1. Now it's like 7 something on eBay. I said, I got to get this because I got to complete my childhood. So, childhood completed here. That's one of my goals. I've been, like I said, when it comes to pop culture, everything retro for me.
Anything 90s, anything 80s, 90s.
Yeah, especially because when you see what's going on today, what's going on in the world today, as you know,
trash.
Yeah, exactly. And even though, I see what's going on in politics and all that. You don't see anything political or any agendas on my
definitely not.
anything political, religious, and even though I'm a born again Christian, I try to be as set an example. I try to stay away from politics. That's the politics, any social agendas and racial agendas, every agendas. I don't post any of that on my socials because I want to be positive and have fun and have just have a good time, put smiles on people's face. I want to inspire people. I want to I want to make people laugh, just make people smile, and I do that on my YouTube as well. I always say, hey, if you want anything serious, go watch the news.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not Ted Koppel. I'm not Peter Jennings. I'm not Diane Sawyer, or Hugh Downs, or Charles Carroll, or Walter Cronkite, and everything else like that. You want to talk about politics and all the agendas, social agendas, and everything going on? Go watch the news, man.
That's right.
Do I look like Ted Koppel or Dan Rather to you? Come on now. Yeah, I'm naming all these news anchors back in the day, man. I'm dating myself. Peter Jennings, God rest his soul. I'm not even Brian freaking Williams. You know what I mean? I just love having fun. When I started YouTubing back in 2011, so we're dating 11 years ago.
All right, so I'm 1 year after you.
Yeah. So I started YouTubing in 2011, and I was like, okay, what can I talk about? What can I do? Because I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about politics. I want to talk about my life. I want to talk about who I am and all that, and that's what I did. And yeah, I got some people would tell I got a lot of positive feedback from friends of mine who watch my videos. I'm like, okay, cool. So I want to keep going. 2010, I became friends, and I became friends with one Jason DeCangia who likes game shows like I do, and that's my friendship with him because of old school game shows. And he asked me to give him a shout out. I said, okay, I have no problem with that, because he's a really cool guy. So I did. And then he got these trolls coming after me for whatever, God knows whatever reason. And then I come to find out, and he was feuding with this other troll, eBay troll, Charles W. Fitch. And he was all over the news in Michigan and all that because of eBay and all that. So I said, okay. And this happened for like a couple of years. And I usually make videos being angry and say stop and all that. So I figured, you know what? If I don't address this thing, I'll nip it in the bud. So I nipped it in the bud, 2018, and then, as you know, when COVID hit, everybody got bored. Obviously, and that's why I got trolled on again. I'm like, what now?
Come on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, Jordy, him. Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. So, anyways, and then I, then I'm like, great. And I broke down in tears afterwards and everything else. And so then I decided when I do my new season, I'm going to cut that all out. So I did ever since. And I focused on putting up content of game show gameplays, wrestling news. I'm going to try to do sports again because it's hard, so hard for me because I like so much fun stuff.
Yeah,
and
I hear you.
Like, it's so like something I love sports. I'm a New England sports. Obviously, I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a New England sports fan. Been since '86. I got into baseball since '86. Watching the Red Sox get hot, and then the Red Sox all the way to battling Game 7, and we all know and then Bill Buckner went through the legs and all that. Then the Celtics been starting winning championships, and then the Patriots made it to the Super Bowl in '85 against the Bears. Bears mauled them. Hey, the Bears. And yeah, and then I started getting into the Patriots more in '96 when they got Bill Parcells as coach.
Oh, okay.
So I was really excited about that. I was like, okay,
Bill
Parcells. So I was like, okay, and then they made the Super Bowl, but the Packers with one of the best quarterbacks at that time, Bart Favre, and they, and Desmond Howard returning and so once they got Tom Brady, we didn't know. I was concerned, and oh boy, I think Jordy got psycho mic'd. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I've been in New England sports, and
nice.
Yeah, it's like video games. I've been into video games since the Atari days. Since the Atari days. I got a ColecoVision. I still have a ColecoVision to this day. ColecoVision introduced me to the Donkey Kong games and everything else. Then when Nintendo happened, that is where I was like, when Nintendo happened, I said, I'm getting into well, I used to live in my old neighborhood back in the day. I used to live in the West End of New Bedford. All my friends started having Nintendo. I was like, I want a Nintendo. I am, still have a ColecoVision. Like, I want to catch up.
Oh, ColecoVision.
Yeah, I love a ColecoVision. So I ended up getting a Nintendo.
Nice.
My father bought me the power set, $150 at a toy store called Child World. This is back in 1988. Was when I first got my first Nintendo. 3 years after it came out with an own console, and I might just yeah. Well, NG2C network
Going up.
Not exactly. All my collections are upstairs, by the way. So, that's why that's why you see all my stuff disappearing. Because I'm going into a new room. I've been in this basement.
Moving on up.
Been in this basement for Oh, that's right. That's Gary. I didn't recognize that channel. I forgot that channel.
Yeah, that's Gary.
Yeah, it's Gary. Oh, Gary. Yeah. Yeah. All my stuff is going to be moved up to my new room. There will be a new YouTube channel. When I let everyone know right now, there will be a new YouTube channel coming soon. My family and I are playing the waiting game with the de-letting of the house. They're getting windows in. They say 6 to 8 weeks to get the windows because we need new windows in order for this to happen. So, and once all the de-letting has happened, it takes 2 or 3 weeks to do de-letting, and then what's going to happen afterwards? All the rest of my stuff, computer and all, up to my room. I'm going to set everything up.
Nice.
Then I will open up a new channel, and the new channel is going to be called Eric Lima's Shenanigans of 1977.
Shenanigans.
Because I like causing. When I was a kid, I used to be a rap.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. So I used to be a young rapscallion back in the day, since my birth in 1977. So I decided, well, I want to call it. I said that rapscallion is called Shenanigans. I figured I want to call it that. So the game show Flash Games will get a new format. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. This is a brand new room, brand new everything. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff this summer, obviously.
That's cool.
Yeah, one of them is, I know Jordan's not Jordy. He's not gonna like this, but Capcom Fighting Collection. I'm personally looking forward to it.
Yes.
I pre-ordered it on Best Buy. I was like, I'm going to get it, and when I was really excited when it said, "Oh, it's coming for the Switch," I was like, "Yes, I'm getting it!" Oh man, I was going about retro game. My Nintendo Switch has been the best thing for me. It's been so great. I have a TikTok as well. I try to lip sync like 80 songs, 90 songs.
For real?
Yeah, I lip sync them. Just because I don't sing that well. I'm not exactly Michael Bolton over here. You know what I mean? So anyways, 80s. I've been into 80s music, obviously.
Yes.
Watching MTV when I was a kid back in the day. Michael Jackson's Thriller was what got me into the 80s. And I talked a little bit about this when
we talked about this on Saturday.
Yeah, I talked a little bit about making a thriller and how everything is supposed to be done, because I'm not big into horror films, and that's when but to see the behind the scenes, how they were able to get Michael Jackson's character turn to a werewolf and all that, and I was like, all the makeup, I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So yeah,
yes, sir.
I'm big into 80s music. I loved the pop 80s. Like I say, I used to record them on cassette tapes when the radio goes on.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So Gladys the Goose in the background there.
We are cursed.
I like Gladys the Goose. Gooses are cool.
Danhausen style.
Like Danhausen. Amos, get the PT Cruiser. Way to kick the ass boys.
You're the ass boys.
Danhausen. Any nice, funny people. Live life. Love that Danhausen. That's my Danhausen impression. I like Danhausen. He's funny.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he is funny. Wrestling. I got big into wrestling with Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. I watched the cartoon a little bit, and
great cartoon.
Yeah, it was. And then
yeah,
and then I really got into it when '91. I was over at my grandparents' house in Lakeville for Thanksgiving, and Survivor Series was on that year.
Ooh.
and because I don't know how they got free pay-per-view or something like that, and they must have paid for it without knowing. So I ended up watching it and watching Hogan and the Undertaker. When I first saw Undertaker,
Oh, that's right. It was Hogan and Undertaker that
I was
year.
like, I was looking at Undertaker going, that guy's unique. I want to see what this guy's all about. And so I was like, oh, he doesn't smile, he doesn't feel pain. What the heck is it? I was like, I kind of believed, I thought he was not human, but that's how I really got into wrestling, and it took off from there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
How I met Jordan and the others, it was through another Discord Discord server that I used to be part of. And then I think later on, when the drama started happening, especially when what Jordan was alluded to earlier on with him and Kevin Henry, that's when I had to leave the group because I didn't want to take part in that group that was trying to tear down another group that had innocent people. And I can't condone that, you know.
Yeah, I feel you there.
So it was really tough, and then they were upset with the people in that group were upset with me. So look, I'm saying I had enough. I didn't want to say a word. I was so angry. If I said anything rotten, I'm going to regret it. So I had to unfriend and block people, and it was really bad. So being part of
moved past that.
Yeah. So I have to move past that. So I met Jordan there, and that's where I heard about this rant and rave, and I joked, I thought, so and it was a total honor for me to be part of this, part of the group, and getting to know a lot of people, interviewing wrestlers. Like one of my favorite wrestling interviews with
Yes. Who has been your favorite?
Ricky Morton. Definitely Ricky Morton, because he had he had so much stories to tell, and he made a joke about my room being smoky, and he thought I'd do drugs. I go, nah. It was funny. He was funny. Him and his son. It was funny. It was funny. It's like I always thought about it has to be my setting. I got to adjust the setting because it does look like a little smoky, but it's not. It won't be that issue when I get
man cave. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So
Ricky Morton's been your favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, Ricky Morton has been one of my favorite because he told a funny story. I think when he fought Joey Janela and he like farted in his face doing a pile driver and stuff. And we started busting out laughing. It was the funniest thing in the world.
What?
Yeah, that's what and that was the funniest part of the story. Oh, we were cracking up. It was great.
Oh, he crop dusted him?
I think it was attempting a pile driver or something like that. So that happened. So it's like,
oh.
And anyways, yeah, Ricky Morton.
That's brutal.
But Ricky Morton, look, he had awesome stories.
That's cool.
I love this. Oh, my room won't be in the basement, David. It's going to be upstairs.
Upstairs. To the left.
The basement,
right across the way from the bathroom.
Area is going to be over when it happens. So that's why I'm planning to open a new channel.
Scented candles.
Yeah, scented candles.
I don't know what I just said that.
Scented candle. No,
because it's a college, so we gotta speak your mind.
I have scented sprays, orange sprays. I like those orange smelly. So
those are good.
And yes.
All right.
All
right, Big Beefy.
Hey, thanks for having me. A lot of people.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for the chat, and thanks for letting me talk and tell you a little bit more about myself. I figured I'll let you know more about me. So, and the chat more about me, and I appreciate it.
Go subscribe to him, WEML channel 77, and
there'll be a new channel coming soon. And once I do, I'm going to advertise it on all socials and all platforms. I will let you know when that happens. I'll be gone for 2 to 3 weeks during the de-letting, but I will be back. And once I do, better than ever, fog is lifted, the earth is shifted, the raised, the gifted. So that's when I'll be back. And then you guys will like my new channel. Trust me, I guarantee you it's going to be great.
Damn right.
The era of the basement will be over after that. So
damn right.
And have a great night, everyone, and go eat some pizza. Do it for Bob Saget.
Yeah. All right. Next up on the docket, I see we're going from left to right. So the next person on here, C.A. Cougar.
Hello.
What is going on, my brother?
Not much. I'm just kind of hanging around because I'm COVID positive right now. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shoot. Rona got you too.
That's annoying. Yeah.
Rona got you
second
too.
time.
Second. Oh.
Yep.
Dang,
First time
man.
was September. I see Romy's bitch ass in the chat already trying to.
He's trying to try you.
Yeah.
He's trying to get under your skin.
Yeah.
Push them buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, how about those Giants?
God, they suck right now. I don't know
What is going on there?
Their damn pitchers can't pitch for shit right now. Joey Bart is an absolute scrub. I don't know why the hell I predicted he would be Rookie of the Year. That was a dumbass prediction on my part.
You picked him over Suzuki?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Thank you, Snowy. That's really nice of you.
Yeah, we hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't know what's going on. They can't, other than Yastrzemski, their bats suck right now, as well. And
you're doing better than my Braves.
Yeah,
you're doing better than my Braves by 3 games.
Yeah, but I'm still mad at the Braves because they didn't re-sign Freddie Freeman. They let the fucking Dodgers.
You're telling me. You're telling me. And I guess Matt Olson is a nice consolation prize, but at the same time, he was the face of our team since Chipper Jones left.
Yes, and thank you everybody in the live chat. Nick Rock or Nick Psychopath. Yeah,
and now he's a Dodger.
Fucking kill me. Yeah.
I was like I think I tweeted this out, a GIF with that headline. It was Michael Scott from The Office, I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah. And this is why the Giants needed to sign some goddamn bats in the offseason. They focused way too much on pitching, and that hasn't really worked out too well. It worked out for the first couple weeks, but they've all been shit lately, except for like Rodon. Rodon's like the only good one right now, and I guess Logan Webb to an extent. But everyone else has been super underwhelming. Our injuries are killing us too. That hasn't helped us at all.
True.
Yeah, and I just hope. I mean, we're only 40 games into the season. I just hope they can turn it around at some point.
They will. They will. I think usually after the All-Star break, that's usually when we know who's going to be in the upper echelon, who's playing for that World Series. Make those moves during before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
In order to be successful.
I hope we can get a good bat. Like, a lot of people on Twitter are saying, like, the Giants should trade for Juan Soto. Hell no.
Juan Soto?
Like, I love Juan Soto. I think he's a fantastic hitter, but we would have to literally empty our entire farm system for him. And I just don't think that's worth it.
No chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I don't think the Nationals would trade him anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, no. No chance that happening.
Meanwhile, the Dodgers and Padres are getting away from us in the division. So, like, the Giants need to step up real soon. I predicted they would finish second in the division, so I'm hoping they'll be able to turn it around. I think they will if our damn players can stay healthy. Maybe if Farhan Zaidi, I know everyone says in Farhan we trust. Maybe he'll go out and get some bats for us. Jock Peterson was looking really good to start the season.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you guys got Jock.
Yeah, we got Jocktober. He was really good to start the season, but then he got hurt, and he's been dog shit ever since.
What was the injury?
Oh, I forgot. It was like
his elbow? No, it wasn't his elbow. It was his like.
I don't remember.
Chest.
Shit. Let's see.
Something.
Let's see.
Anyways.
Yeah, it was an abductor strain or something like that.
That's like in the shoulder, I think.
Yeah, it was like grade 1.
Well, I hope you guys do. Hope you guys do better.
Yeah,
Honestly, I've had no problem with the Giants. Honestly,
yeah. Like other than the Freddie Freeman shit, I have no problems with Atlanta either. So,
there we go.
but as long as it's not the Dodgers winning the World Series, because nobody wants to.
They
Win
they
this.
won me a lot of money in 2014 when they won the World Series.
Yeah, the Giants. Yep.
They did because I thought they were going to continue it from 2010 to 2012, 2014.
I just remember when I said in 2014, even though they were the second wild card spot, nobody thought they were going to win. I
Nobody.
said they were going to win. I predicted they were going to win. Like we had Mad Bum in his prime back then, and we still had other good pitchers. Jake Peavy was on the team. He was pitching so well, and like all our other guys were pitching really well as well. We had Tim Hudson on the team too, I think, and he was really good for us. But nobody thought we were going to win. A lot of people thought we
Nobody.
were going to. Nope. A lot of people thought we were going to lose to the freaking Pirates in the wild card round.
The Pirates of all teams.
Yeah, I mean it's the goddamn Pirates, and then we blew them out in the wild card game. I still remember that Brandon Crawford grand slam
Mm-hmm.
in the fourth inning, I think, third or fourth inning. I don't remember, but and then Mad Bum pitched a complete game. But yeah. Network 98. My most hated baseball team is the Dodgers. It's always been the Dodgers. Always has been, always will be. Fuck the Dodgers.
Don't think I have one.
Yeah.
Don't think I have one because I really don't. I don't really hate that much. Maybe maybe the Astros.
Yeah, they're up there as well. I don't hate them as much as I did in like 2020 or 2021.
I mean, from a fan perspective, I would say the Reds.
Yeah, I mean, I could say that about like the Diamondbacks, but nobody cares about the Diamondbacks or the Rockies, even though they're in our division. Like I feel like I should. Most hated team, the umpires. True, especially Angel
Hernandez.
Get his scrub ass out of the MLB.
Damn
He
right.
fucking sucks.
Terrible.
My God. And the worst part is Angel Hernandez like doesn't even care. Like I saw a video where fans were just taunting him and he just smiled at them like, oh my God.
Uh-oh. Looks like we had some Yankees and Red Sox beef in the chat.
Oh, between Gary and Big Beefy.
Gary and Big Beefy. Oh man. Just what we needed.
Yeah. I hate both of those teams, by the way. I don't necessarily hate them. I just don't like either of them.
If they win, cool. If they don't, whatever.
What was your NBA team before you stopped watching? Were you a Golden State Warriors fan? I was a Golden State Warriors fan.
Well, yeah, they're the hometown, and they're probably going to go to the.
They're going to go to the finals, and they're probably going to win. They're probably going to win too. I think
against Miami or Boston.
I think Miami and Boston's going to go to 7. I think the Warriors are going to finish it up in Game 4. They're going to have all this time to rest.
Oh, you think they're going to sweep the Mavs?
I think they're going to sweep them. I mean, they're down 3-0. The Mavs don't like. It doesn't look like other than Luka, the Mavs like don't have anything left.
Do they still have Kristaps? Porzingis?
Kristaps? I don't even know.
Pretty sure he's still in the Mavericks.
He might still be there. I haven't seen him. I don't think.
Oh no, he's on the Wizards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like the Mavs, they have Luka, and then they have like this Dinwiddie guy, and then like Brunson, and that's it. And yeah, John Boy Media. I love John Boy Media, Romy. He's awesome. I love his breakdowns. And then, yeah. So, and then there's the NFL where, like, why the fuck have we not traded Jimmy G yet? I don't get that. Like, what are we doing? I'm still waiting for that.
It's gonna. Oof.
Like, should have traded him before the goddamn draft, but no.
No, now his market's pretty much useless.
Yeah, like
I mean, unless somebody like gets hurt, who's gonna trade for him?
Yeah, nobody.
I mean, maybe Detroit. I mean, would
Yeah,
you rather
that's what I saw.
trust
Like him backing up Jared Goff was like,
or starting for Jared Goff? Because I don't think Jared Goff's that really good. To be honest, he's one of the most overrated
yeah, he's not
quarterbacks
good.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then Baker Mayfield, that situation. We don't know
Oh,
what the hell's going on with that.
who knows? Like,
He's probably not. He's probably gonna get cut.
yeah, Cleveland still hasn't traded him. I don't know what's going on with there. So they signed Deshaun
The
fucking
Panthers said
Watson.
nobody. The Panthers said no way, no how. Seahawks said no way, no how.
I can't wait to sweep the Seahawks this year. It's gonna happen. The 49ers are gonna sweep them. I think they're finally gonna get that.
I think they go 4-13.
Seahawks, yeah, 4-13, like 5-12.
Drew Lock, Geno Smith. Really?
Yeah,
You think you're gonna win with that?
yeah. There's no fucking way.
No chance. No
Yeah,
chance in hell.
Yeah, NFL predictions. The Packers will have a successful season, then the playoffs come, and then they're going to lose. Yep. I agree. I hope the 49ers face them again so that they can lose.
Thank you for Mike McDaniel, by the way.
Yeah. Dolphins got a good one.
Yes, we did. I mean, have you seen his press conferences?
Yeah.
That guy is electric.
Yeah. He's part of the reason why Debo was so elite last year and why Elijah Mitchell and Brandon Ayuk and Jawan Jennings.
Personality goes a long way.
They've all been so good.
And then we got Tyreek Hill. We still got Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I think
Sicky.
I think the Dolphins have a legitimate shot at the division. My prediction
I
is
hope
them
so.
in second. I think I have them in second behind Buffalo, but yeah,
As long as the Jets are in last, that's all I care about.
yeah, because
We got a lot of Jets people here. And
JETS just
suck,
ends
suck,
the
suck.
season.
Always and forever. Yeah. On your channel, you've been doing a lot of Pokemon.
Yes,
Sapphire.
Pokemon Sapphire. I believe there's 2 parts of that coming out left. Like I did an entire playthrough of that.
What do you use as your screen capture?
I don't really use anything as my screen capture. I put my DS. I use my Nintendo DS, and I just zoom my camera in on the screen.
Gotcha.
And it surprisingly captures it pretty well. So I just do that. Pokemon Ruby for the win. Gen 3 games are my favorites: Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I've always been a 1 guy.
You're a Gen 1 guy.
I'm Gen 1. I am Kanto for life.
Yeah, Kanto is my favorite region as well, mainly because of Fire Red and Leaf Green. But yeah, then has more Pokemon gameplay. I've only done 2 Pokemon playthroughs so far: Fire Red and Sapphire.
I've been enjoying those.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying those.
yeah, I'm glad.
Up to part 42 now.
Yeah, part 42 came out today, and then part 43 is the last one. That one comes out tomorrow. Yeah.
Sweet.
So.
Yeah. See it, Cougar. Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's see. So, what do I want to say? Let's see. Network 98 asks, "What's your favorite NCAA football team?" I don't really follow college football that much. Like, I guess if I had to pick one, probably Notre Dame, but I don't really follow it that much.
I would say Florida Atlantic Owls, because that's where I went to college.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really could care less.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Alabama.
Fuck Alabama. I don't like them. I don't like Nick Saban. Never was a fan of him. Not a fan of Bama.
Speaking from my perspective, he is still a lying piece of shit.
Yep.
Because he said that he was not going to be the Alabama head coach when he was the head coach of the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Once the season ended, right to Tuscaloosa. Yeah. As long anybody but Alabama. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup this year? Because right now,
I'll tell you who it's not. I'll tell you who it's not. It's not the Florida Panthers.
The Panthers, yeah.
Because we're probably going to get shut out tonight. And that's why I'm choosing to do it today, because I don't want to see it. Yeah.
I didn't think the Lightning had much of a chance because they didn't look that great in the first series, but they've come back. They're looking like cup contenders right now.
I that's the last thing I want to see. Was a three-peat.
Yeah.
Although, I kind of want to see the hell is it? Hurricanes. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see
Hurricanes and Flames.
Yeah, Canes and Flame. I'd love to see the Flames. I think the Flames would be cool. Hurricanes would be cool. I think the New York Rangers would be pretty cool if they made it.
Yeah. Rangers would be nuts.
Yeah.
The whole world would be like, what? Rangers? Hell yeah. Yeah, the Thrashers, right?
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Atlanta Thrashers. Never went to any of those games when I was living there.
I remember when the Bay Area had a good hockey team. Oh, wait, that never happened.
Oh. Yeah.
Because the Sharks can't ever get it done.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
At least Vegas has their old head coach.
Yeah.
Anyways, CA Cougar, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me on here.
So go subscribe to his channel. And yeah, thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Get well soon.
Yeah,
T's
I
and
will,
P's.
hopefully. Christina, if you're still in the live chat, I hope you're feeling better too soon.
All right.
She woke up and she was not feeling that great.
Oh man.
Hopefully she'll feel better soon. All right. See you later.
Peace out, brother. Billy Moody.
Hey, what's up, Putnam?
We meet again.
We do meet again, definitely.
What is going on?
Can't complain whatsoever. Just been, been very busy with work, and been very busy with my other things. And it's actually my last week of our little school thing for the school year because all the high school seniors in Gainesville are going to be graduating in June, and their graduations are taking place at the O'Connell Center, which is at the University of Florida, by far.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so as much as you like the Owls, I know how much you love the FAU Owls.
That's right, go Owls.
My family love the
Give
Gators.
a hoot, don't pollute.
As much as me and my family love the Gators, it's still a great tradition. And by the way, this Saturday was actually the last game for Mick Huber.
Oh, it was. That's right. He 33 years.
Yeah, he announced his retirement Thursday, so that's a big oh my. Or as you like to say, oh my.
Oh my.
Exactly. So yeah, the reason why I came on here, Pun, because here's the thing. I was watching a little bit of the Rays Orioles game yesterday, which was on Bally Sports Sun. The Rays were up 6-4 in the ninth inning, and then G-May Choi struck out with the Rays up 6-4. Kevin Cash home run second.
Yes, indeed. Well, that made a noise. Yeah.
Sorry, Pun, I got a little bit of a distraction, but Anyway, but anyhow, the Rays were up 6-4. G-Man Troy struck out because Bill Walkie called a strikeout on G-Man Troy. And all of a sudden, Kevin Cash comes in to argue balls and strikes, and he got immediately ejected. And the Rays and the Orioles scored 2 runs to tie the game up in the bottom of the 9th inning. And then they had like a 51-minute rain delay at Camden Yards. And then when we got to the 11th, the Orioles scored a walk-off single to win the game 7-6.
Okay.
So, and speaking of the Rays, they actually have an interleague matchup today, tomorrow, and Wednesday against the Marlins. So, anything could happen.
Anything could happen in this day and age.
Yeah. But I also want to give a quick shout out to C.A. Cougar, who you just had just a few minutes ago. I know he's still battling with COVID. So, Cougar, I wish you the best of luck, man. Beat this thing.
That's right.
But
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, but I also want to tell you what VHS tapes I'm actually probably going to get my birthday. Well, they're both WWF or WWE DVDs. I mean VHS tapes.
They still.
I have.
I was going to say they still make VHS tapes.
Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, my brother actually gave me a VCR, which is right behind my TV.
Okay.
So I have WrestleMania 14 from 1998, where Austin and Michael squared off for the WWF title. Okay. I also have WrestleMania 15 from 1999, where Austin and The Rock squared off for the WWF title with Mankind serving as the referee, because he won that special referee match against Paul White, which caused the Big Show to get disqualified and also causing the punch of Vince McMahon out of nowhere.
Oh, that's right. Of WrestleMania.
Yeah, because that was the only match. In the pay-per-view that Jim Ross ever called. Because Michael Cole called most of the event.
Yes, he did. Him and Jerry Lawler.
I was surprised to see that Sasha Banks and Naomi were still the women's tag team champions at some point, and they got stripped of the titles because they just announced that they were both suspended indefinitely.
Did you hear why?
Yeah, Michael Cole announced it Friday night on SmackDown.
No, but did you hear why? Yeah,
I don't know. They actually walked out. They actually walked out of the building last week on Raw.
Yeah, because they're unhappy with their spot, and I totally agree with them.
Yeah, and now there's going to be a tag team tournament. Now there's going to be a big tournament to crown new women's tag team champions.
There's only like 4 teams. I really don't know who. That's who else? Who even is a women's tag team? Or who's our?
I'll be right back, Pun. I'll be with you in just a minute. I'm gonna brush my teeth real fast. So I'll come right back.
Oh, wonderful. So, anyways, let me see if I can. See if I can add somebody real quick in the meantime.
Hey!
Hello!
Hey.
What's up, Eddie?
Not much. It's been a while since I've joined any YouTube streams or StreamYards in a while. Anyways. Oh, hi, Luke.
Breaking the rules.
Oh, hold up. Hello. So,
breaking the rules a little bit.
So, okay. So, yeah, I asked some questions in the live chats about some sports. But let's see. So wait, hey, you watch NBA?
Me?
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to.
So like time to time?
Yeah, I mean every now and then if it's on.
But let's see. Well, yeah, I've pretty much been watching every game in the playoffs. It's been pretty yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the chat. Hey, Romy, how are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Psycho Mike.
Okay, let me look at my messages. Oh yeah, about MLB. Don't really. I mean, I like as well. Aside from Braves games, don't really watch a lot of baseball.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold up, but as for baseball teams, I hate. Let's see. I hate the Phillies. I hate the Astros. Hate the Mets. Hate the what other? The other team might and the Nationals. hold up.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not a fan of most of the NL teams. Aside from, let's see. Well, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. The Marlins. Let's see. I'm looking for. And so, but wait. What was your college football team again?
Florida Atlantic Owls. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Go Owls. Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, Romy. So, I was wearing the shirt like in 2021. I was in a stream of Lucas, and yeah, you remember there was a screenshot.
LC Muscles.
So this is what happened. So I was like, you remember that, Romy?
I think so.
Hold up, and wait, you're a Dolphins fan, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes, I am. Fins up.
And as for my NFL team, even though it's freaking garbage.
The fuck?
But let's see. Wait, what the? Huh?
I don't know.
Huh? Romy?
I have no idea.
I'm confused. But yeah, my NFL team's even though it sucks, even though it's freaking garbage, is what is it? The Falcons, because Atlanta, Georgia, again they suck though. They're just. You didn't see what?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm confused.
I am too. We're first time doing this. What the hell? So, anyways, bring him back on real quick. What's up, Billy? You there?
Hey, Bottom. Hey there, Eddie. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad. As I was saying, Putnam, before I got a little bit interrupted, is that the Rays and the Orioles were tied up. Were tied with 6 in the bottom of the 9th inning after G-Man Choice struck out in the 9th and when Kevin Cash getting tossed out of the game by home plate umpire Bill Welke. But I actually have to agree with CJ Cougar mentioned about Angel Hernandez. He is probably one of the worst umpires in Major League Baseball.
Yep.
Right now, but between him and the other umpires, Angel Hernandez right now is just a big ugly piece of shit.
Oh well, all right.
Nobody in Major League Baseball liked him because when the apologists announced at Fenway Park announced him as the home plate umpire with Boston's matchup with the Toronto Blue Jays. Kudos to you, Mark. At least Mariota, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
And all the fans at Fenway booed him, and they had every right to boo him.
Damn right, and they
he was the same guy that tossed Kyle Schwarber out of the game during a game on Sunday Night Baseball.
Yep. Anyways,
it's just worthless.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't see him in Tampa because he probably would have tossed one of my Rays players out of the game.
True.
Hey,
so
Stamina Fresca, by the way.
So wait, Alex. So about what is it about? So yeah, wait. You've been watching Stanley Cup playoffs.
I have.
Okay, I literally do not watch hockey at all, but
yeah. I'd say your Panthers have been doing very well so far this season. I'm surprised they're down 3 games to none over the Lightning.
But the worst team this season was probably the Flyers.
Yeah. Well, my worst favorite team. Let me tell you something, Eddie. My worst favorite team in hockey happens to be the Montreal Canadiens. I've been to 2 games at Amalie Arena, both against the Canadiens and the Lightning. And here's the thing: the Lightning. When I first went, the Lightning to the first game in overtime, 2-1. And then the second time went, I was there with my mom, and we got to see them play, and the Lightning won that game in a shootout.
I mean, but I really don't watch a lot of hockey.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know Atlanta used to have, about Atlanta
Thrashers.
used to have, the Thrashers.
Thrashers, that's right.
They were a joke.
It's tank.
Yeah, they were an absolute joke.
Absolute.
And by the way, they're actually one of the teams in one of my Wii games that I actually have, which is called NHL Slapshot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about the Thrash.
And that's the game where the commentary is done by Bill Clement and one of my favorite hockey announcers, Gary Thorne.
Okay.
Yeah, about the Thrashers. Literally,
they're an absolute joke when it comes to hockey in Atlanta.
Yes, indeed.
Because they actually shared the same arena with the Atlanta Hawks of the NBA.
All right. Yes, we know.
They had one winning season in their entire 12 years.
One.
But my NFL team is a joke too. Freaking Falcons, because of their freaking Super Bowl back in 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, that overtime loss to the Patriots.
That freaking pissed me off. But yes, that is my NFL team, even though it's garbage. And no problem. And wait, Alex, what's your most hated NFL team?
Probably.
Let me guess.
Probably the Patriots.
The Patriots.
Well,
let me guess. It was because they used to have Brady.
I don't. Shoot.
What is it, Billy?
Yeah, because of the because they've always played us twice a year, very hard over the past 2 decades.
Well, my least favorite team happens to be, as you said earlier in the video, Jets suck.
Jets. The Jets are a joke. They've won one.
They really are.
They've only won one Super Bowl. Like honestly, they're worse than what is it? The Giants.
Sorry, Eric.
Wait, hey Alex. So hold on, look at this. But my most hated one. Let's see. I would say probably Tampa Bay.
I actually think,
which is my team.
I
think they might.
But yeah, I'm not a Tampa Bay fan. I'm not a Patriots fan either.
If you're not a big fan of Tampa Bay, Eddie, that's all right, man. I respect that.
Yeah.
Same.
As much as you like the Dolphins, I like the Bucks, and I also like the Jaguars too, even though they do have a few losing records.
We'll see.
My father loved the Jags, and sad to say back in 2019, I've actually been in the same house alone with a few family members of mine after my father had passed away. But now that I'm here, I don't have to worry about that. I still have my family support. I have your support, and I have everyone on my. I have all of the subscribers on my channel support. So for those who have not subscribed to my channel or Eddie's channel, please do so.
Please subscribe to Billy Moody. Let's see who else wants to come on here. Billy, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you, sir.
And also, Pano, I wanted to let you know, man, that I've also been doing a thing on Saturdays called Food Review Saturdays, which I do every food review from different restaurants and everything. So there's gonna be a new one this Saturday, which I'm gonna be reviewing the Meat Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. It has it has the 3-topping pizza, the breadsticks, the ultimate chocolate cookie. I have a coupon for $19.99. So
fantastic.
I'm gonna do that this Saturday. So
appreciate you, sir.
Again, Pardon, Eddie, thanks for being on. And for those of you who want to subscribe to my channel right now, please do so. And before I let you go, Pardon, Luke and I just finished up our 8th season of FWL this past Friday. So we're going to be back in December to start our 9th season. So make sure you guys join. Make sure you guys join me and Luke for it during our 9th season. It starts in December. So
okay.
All right. Thanks, Pardon. Eddie,
see
good luck to you guys.
But
all right, now, Eddie.
Oh, so let's see. Wait, you went for the Rams over the Bengals in the Super Bowl?
In the Rams. No, I picked the Rams.
Yeah, same. Well, let's see. Look at this. But wait, did you make any NFL predictions for this season early?
No, I'm gonna wait until July to do that video.
Okay.
Wait until July.
But from I know mine, but let's see if I can. But yeah, I definitely know. But I definitely know. But I don't think some will be changing. Worst and hold up. Wait, who do you think is the worst quarterback
right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, worst right now, I would say. Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Wait, where's this guy from?
He's on the Panthers.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
God, that team's. Oh wait, wasn't he?
Panthers right now.
Wait, was he was the backup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they saw Cam Newton.
Last year, yeah, they did. And he was back for all of 2 games.
Yeah, and
Absolutely got obliterated by the Dolphins. How about that?
The other thing is, oh yeah, the Panthers were garbage last season.
Mm-hmm. It's about to pick up.
Wait, also I looked up. Apparently the Flames used to be in Atlanta too.
I think they did.
Yeah, and they were a joke back then too.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, pretty much Atlanta shouldn't even have hockey teams, because they don't have the money and they don't have enough, and they don't put enough hard work into their teams.
True. That is very true.
But hold up. Yeah, I got this basketball at Walmart.
Nice. Shoot. Let's go.
I can shoot. We'll see.
You're good at horse?
Yeah.
Love that game.
Uh-huh.
Play some horse and yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching NBA playoffs lately. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. Or actually, I'll keep it on. But look at this. NBA. Yeah, my team was eliminated in round 1, so I really don't care.
Who's your team again? The Hawks?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I used to go to a lot of Hawks games when I was in, at least right outside of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. But
my dad had season tickets.
We almost made the championship last season, but again, Milwaukee.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But let's see. The biggest joke the worst team in the playoffs this season was the Nets.
Oh, that big choke.
Yeah.
One of the worst chokes I've seen by a team in a while.
Yeah, mostly because of Ben Simmons, one of the worst players they have.
Yeah, he's honestly, I'm surprised he's still like in the starting lineup.
They can't even get rid of him. Not
even if they tried.
Yeah, they can't even trade him. Because thanks to Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and KD, he's like their superstar there.
Yeah, they made him make a bunch of team decisions, and then pretty much everyone on the Nets knew how bad Ben Simmons was, but thanks to him, they're stuck with him. So yeah, they can't do nothing unless KD leaves the team, which they still can't get rid of him. So, the Nets basically were a bunch of idiots last season. But at least Philadelphia got rid of Ben Simmons. But still, I don't think they'll be win. But no, I don't think James Harden's winning any championships.
Not anytime soon.
Maybe maybe before he retires, but that's it.
I like your shirt.
Thanks. Wait, hold on, hold up. Wait, you know about how big of a joke the Lakers were last season, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook.
And LeBron.
Yeah, because
All that
LeBron was the
stuff
one
with
who
him.
agreed. Yeah, well, LeBron was the one who agreed to sign him on the team. Yeah,
It's like he's almost their GM or something.
it's like I
But
mean,
he's like a player.
because everyone else knew that Russ that they weren't gonna like Russ, so they.
Mhm.
But LeBron, similar to Katie, it's just like when you make them a GM, you just when you make other players into GMs, then you just screw yourself. And this wasn't even the Lakers' worst season. That was back in like 2015. 17-65.
Yep. Mm-hmm. True.
That season was atrocious.
So bad.
And yeah, I looked. Yeah. Wait. That was 2015. Yeah, that was 2015. 17-65, and they were, and that was, it's because pretty much no one else that year. When it was, wait, weren't they? Didn't they still have Kobe?
I think they did.
Yeah, and yeah, they were because he didn't have anyone to defend him, to defend him with. They were just a joke.
Right.
I don't even hate LeBron. It's just
So, do you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, Network 98.
Network 98. Let's check real quick. Got any videos on there?
I only have like 4 videos, and some of them are just. I mean, some of them I just find cringy. Let me just delete some of these. I made a Doctor Strange multiverse review 6 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was good. Honestly, I thought it was better than the first one. I said.
Ooh.
So. And we'll see. As for wait, what did Austin think of it?
I think he was mixed.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me see.
I think he was
Austin Putnam.
I think he was. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5.
Okay. Wait, he made a video with Cody Leach. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wait, no, he didn't.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
So okay, I'm looking at this. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. So CA Cougar says, LeBron can go choke. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even hate LeBron, even though he was a freaking. Even though last year he's just a freaking idiot, but still, overall, I mean, I like the guy. I like the guy, but again, he's just getting too old, and he's just not as good as he used to be. But again, yeah, I'm looking at this. but yeah, I remember when everyone remembers when they had infamous 17-65.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and then I remember they were 21-61 the year before that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And then they were they were just had like losing seasons for like 6 seasons, for like 4 seasons straight. Oh yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm looking at the NBA standings. But I don't. Well, the Rockets are a freaking joke. Oh yeah. Last season. Oh yeah, I remember how bad they were. Even worse last season.
Yep.
I don't think the Rockets will do good anytime soon.
No, definitely not.
Oh yeah, they picked off let's see, Dennis Schroeder from Atlanta. Yeah, because And because they were trying to trade him with the Celtics, and then they traded him to the Rockets because he's
right.
Well, they could have just kept him with the Lakers, but no, or
just didn't want to. Just didn't want to deal with it. I guess
the guy's solid. It's just freaking.
No, I hear you.
He just needs to get traded, but
he will.
But Westbrook and Simmons are stuck with the Nets and the Lakers. So pretty much no one liked Westbrook from any team he played with.
True.
It's not even that.
It's true.
He's not even that bad of a player. He just can't. He's just not good.
He's decent.
Yeah. So
decent.
he was the main reason he was even good with OKC was mostly because of KD, but Rockets, they brought him as a backup for the Rockets when Chris Paul got injured back in the
Yeah, like that was gonna work.
Oh yeah, Chris Paul, the Suns. I remember how freaking horrible they did at Game 7 in round 2 against that was a joke. 123 to 90, yeah.
Oof. Brutal.
And everyone thought the Suns would make finals. Yikes.
And all right.
I'm looking at this. All
right, Eddie. I think it's time to get some more people on here. Really appreciate you coming on. See you around.
You too.
Take care, brother.
Oh my God.
DJ Bob.
How are you?
Dude, it has been a long time.
I know. I wanted to catch you up.
How you been, buddy?
Been good, man. Now, when was the last time we talked?
Probably about the same time as I did my last YouTube video, about 1.5 years.
I think it's even more than that.
No way.
2 years, if that. Yeah. So how have you been?
Dude, I've been good. I've been really good. I've been loving life. Just getting back into this YouTube game. Really glad to be back. I'm feeling good.
Here, dude. Can you
feeling real good?
DJ Bob Show is turning 12.
12 years.
You were there in the beginning.
I was about 11 years ago.
Yeah, it's so crazy, and it has to be cool for you to see all the stuff that we're doing with all the networks and all that.
Dude, I mean, from where you started to where you are now, it's nothing short of incredible.
I mean, I just did a press interview with Nickelodeon today on one of their new properties.
Hey,
and
there we go.
I'll just say they brought back Face for Nick Jr.
They did. And they gave him a facelift.
And the show's not that wonderful. I got to watch it, but when you give Face a 22-minute show rather than a 15-second.
Wait, they gave him an actual show?
Yeah.
The heck? So he's gonna be talking to himself and
no, he basically introducing music videos. It's basically like a TRL for.
Oh, okay.
So he's basically the host of this.
Gotcha.
And what's really cool is, I mean, Nickelodeon basically said to me, like, hey, do you want to do this? Like, sure. And then I watch it, I'm like,
oh no.
What did I sign up for?
What did I walk into?
Yeah, but I got to talk to the showrunner today, and then tomorrow I have an interview with the new voice of Face, which is interesting too. Which, so yeah, I mean, we're doing that stuff, and we're also doing a ton of stuff for the 12-year anniversary. A lot of reunion type stuff, and I've been producing other podcasts for people, but one of my first productions that I co-produced was with you.
Oh man, I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, we did. I think we did a season's worth of kicking it with a pistol.
Kicking it with a pistol. Yes. Oh my god, that was a throwback.
And then there was a point where you were like, "All right, you're not doing good. Let me produce this shit on my own."
No, I never did that.
No, but I
never did.
We produced, I think, like 20 episodes worth that first season, and we had fun doing that.
Oh, that was a fun time. And then getting my friends involved and them telling their hilarious shenanigan stories and the music that we put in there.
Yeah, and to think that we were doing all that stuff before podcasting.
Before it got big.
Yeah, and
nowadays that's what people go to.
And everybody tells me like I'm a pioneer. It's like, no, I just knew what was gonna hit.
What was gonna catch on.
And it's interesting because people know me as the nostalgia guy and the Nickelodeon, the kid stuff, and it's like, but now I'm sort of like talking about my life more and disability stuff more, and it's letting people know who Bob is and not just DJ Bob.
Bob is big.
Now, I don't know how that started, but whatever.
I don't either, but that's it's the truth.
So, what is your favorite DJ Bob memory? I don't know if you caught up on recent episodes.
That's a good question.
Go to djbobshow.com to check what we've got.
Oh, you got a website now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we've got. I just interviewed the voice of Angelica from Rugrats.
Oh, you did?
She was a blast, and she was so fun to us. And then I'm doing a couple Nickelodeon reunions and stuff. I'm doing a episode with a bunch of the game show hosts at one time. So it's like Fillmore, Kirk Fogg, and everybody together. I couldn't get her. She was the one that I couldn't grab. But I did. I'm in contact with Jay, the announcer from Figure It Out.
Okay.
And he, Florida local too. He's big on Florida radio over there. But one of the interviews that I think you'll enjoy checking out is one that we did in August with Kevin Koplo. Kevin, the stage manager from all that.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes, that guy. And he also wrote for Kenan and Kel, and he's just a good dude. And like I've like it's so cool to just to because I would always tell you I want to talk to these people when I was younger starting the show, and now that I get to, it's just weird. Like I'm still not used to it. Like people like, you do this all the time. Why do you get so nervous? It's like because
they're legends.
How did I get here? I mean, a few weeks ago, I got an email from the creators of Recess, and they're working on a project, a revival.
Oh, yes,
or something along those lines, or some kind of show, and they have a disabled character, and they asked my opinion before they sent the script in. And
Nice.
Again, like, it all started with them emailing me, "Hey, do you have 15 minutes to talk?" I'm like, yeah.
Kind of have to, man.
But, our whole original crew of people,
Yeah.
that was a special time because the internet was
Oh,
so
geez.
different back then.
Yeah, it
And
was.
a lot of the people,
do people still use
talk
Skype?
to, I still have it.
Yeah. That's
But
for a lot of these people.
But for the
know from.
podcast, I use Zoom.
Right.
Because not only is it better quality than Skype ever was, you can
And never will be.
You can split the tracks up, and that makes for a smoother edit of shorts.
Okay.
So, like, if somebody coughs or if somebody curses, you just have their track separately and can manipulate it that way.
But yeah. Anyways, that group of friends that we had back then,
Yeah.
What an eclectic group of humans.
I will tell you this. So I'm co-producing this other podcast. It's a nostalgia podcast that I'm doing with my friend. I'm not on it, but I'm sort of like helping them book guests or whatever. So I'm in their Discord server, and I see none other than our buddy Luke Jeffries.
Okay.
Yeah. And and I called him, and I called my friend, and I'm like, "Are we in 2011 again?" Because like,
2011.
We just had so much fun. Like, what are your memories of, like, what? Because you watched me grow up pretty much.
Yeah.
So, what are some DJ Bob moments that you remember from those early days?
Oh man. Probably one of my favorites is I think I'm in a Loa Bay.
But that was more you.
I know, but we were laughing about it, and it's like
my favorite is most people when they buy a DVD. Most people when they buy a DVD, they're obsessed with the DVD, the content. Little Bob.
Oh, the slipcover.
Little Bob loved the slipcover, and I remember telling you with the
slipcover.
I like, and
I was dying.
Do you know that I still quote that shit?
Do you really?
Like I'll be like at Target.com. I'll be like, oh, this Blu-ray comes with.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's great.
So, yeah, just so, cause you haven't seen a lot of new DJ Bob stuff. Check out the website and let me know what you think.
I will for sure.
Because, I want to know. So, you've been asking questions to people throughout the stream. Do you have any questions for this weirdo that you're talking
to? Yeah. In terms of music guests, who's been your favorite?
Music guest. Well,
not necessarily Nickelodeon.
Well, Baha Men were pretty fun.
You interviewed the Baha Men?
Yeah, I did. They were really cool because it was right when Who Let the Dog Out was turning 20. And
oh, that's right.
And something that I always try to do is I try to time it out with the anniversary just so there's a point for them to come on. It's not like so you're a band I like. Can you like come on? So they were pretty cool. But you were there for one of my least favorite interviews.
I think I was.
And,
if it's the one we're thinking about.
And this guy eventually quit the group.
That's right.
Thank God.
Smash Mouth, right?
Yeah, Smash Mouth. We joke about it, but real talk, that still traumatizes me.
Yeah.
And I'll just share the story. When I interviewed Smash Mouth, I was in our second year of the show. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Do I still know what I'm doing? I don't know. You be the judge.
No, you're doing pretty good.
But my equipment wasn't working, and I said, hello, my equipment not working. Like, I was panicking, and he goes, I don't have time for this retard, and then hangs up.
Oh, fuck.
And I, I'm one that has a bunch of I have physical disabilities, but hearing that word is just so toxic.
Right.
And when you're younger, you just take everything personally at face value.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I still would now, but then it was like be all end all. So when the COVID stuff happened with him, and then he eventually quit the group, I don't know if you saw this, but I exposed him on Twitter.
No, I did not.
I told the whole story on Twitter.
Oh, fuck.
And you know I wouldn't do that when we first met. Like, I was relentless, and I at some point, people need to hear the real story about this.
That's right.
One. Because the only reason why they have any type of relevancy now is Shrek.
Yep.
And not to mention, I loved All Star before Shrek. I love Walking on the Sun. I just all the hicks. But that interview, like, even when I do an interview now with someone of that similar nature, I'm thinking in my head, are they gonna be like that? I know they're not going to be, but when you hear something like that, are you like, you're sort of like, are they gonna be like that? But thankfully, that hasn't happened to me since. And,
right. And it's nothing but smooth sailing from here, brother.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for you to come back on our podcast and
I'd like to be on.
Catch up with us.
I'd love to be on.
And because we run a much tighter ship now, and a smoother ship. And I would love for you to be a part of our journey, because I'm writing a book currently too, and I've got a book deal happening. I'm writing a young adult novel for middle schoolers, and it's an idea that I've had in my head for over 15 years, and I finally got a publisher to pick that up. So it's really cool just to talk to you now, as in a couple of years I'm turning 30, and that's crazy, because when we met, I was it was my freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
And my voice was up here.
Yes.
And it can
now it's all deep like this.
It can still go up here if you need it to. But I just wanted to hop on and say hello and wish you well, because
appreciate you, man.
You were there from the beginning, and I just wanted to I can't wait to come back maybe next time and share some more stuff. But I'll let you.
Everybody, go subscribe to DJ Bob. Listen to Hit the Podcast. Where can we find the podcast?
DJBobShow.com or
Okay.
Apple, Spotify.
It is on Spotify. Okay.
Amazon, Stitcher, like all the main sources. But
Awesome, dude.
if you look at my name, I would like you to say it in the original way you used to say it. Right now, you used to tell me that.
You want me to say it?
Yes, you have to.
You want me to do? You want me to say that right there?
Yes.
DJ Bob is my hero.
And we're on that note. I'll see you soon, then.
Later, brother.
Later.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
You know what they say about Pringles? Once it pops, the fun don't stop.
Jeez. What in
All
the
right.
hell, Romy?
Time to kick it into gear with my foot up your rear. Time to drop your cocks and grab your socks. First
Romy,
of
my
all,
boy.
hello. First of
How
all,
you doing, man?
Christina, you be freaking nice. And Snowy, you be freaking nice. And McPsychopath, you're an asshole face. And, oh, wait, where's Mr. Gerber? He's a porcupine anus fucker. And Alex, you're cool.
Nominated votes chill in high school.
That's right.
Oh, the fuck!
It's my Sarah Boo Boo, and how you do? She loves me foo foo. I skip to my Lulu, and Gary, fuck you. Is right there? Well, according to my side, he is. Fuck you, you stinky rocko pickle fucker dildo poo poo. Hello, this is Sarah Wawa Booby.
Yes.
Hi, honey.
He's so bird.
She's so bird. Yes, she is.
Wait, hold
and
on.
Snow White, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, she knows.
What happened?
Let's just say copyright.
Oh.
Oh, of course, Alex. Yeah, you little prick. I
you licked up my post.
That's a muscle.
Oh, Romy. What's going on, dude?
You must gave Alex the middle finger. No, that's for you, CA Cougar. Except it's the double bird. We all know how much you love birds, especially when they shit on your shoulder.
Fuck seagulls.
Oh, tell them, Romy, what you did. Okay.
What happened?
So, okay. I told Snowy, I was like, I'm going to get you. The one thing that she finds so funny, similar to people with Gare Bear, how he over-enunciates certain words. And you know how I over-enunciate certain words?
Yep.
When I enunciate certain words with the heavy B's or P's or shit like that, Snowy finds that to be the funniest thing ever. And what did I do? Yeah, a pickle. Yeah, like one of those, right? Or another one was I said this. She was about to fail. I said boiling broccoli. Okay. I said there's so many of these times of these audio bites from me. She laughed so hard that she passed out for over 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, Eric Bischoff. Yeah, that's another one.
I got his book over there.
And when she got up, you know, they had dinner and everything, and, you know, they do the thing. And then when they got back, Sarah had a little talk with Pamela.
Oh.
And Sarah's like, yeah, I was the one that put Romy up to it to do that to you. And then Pam starts chasing after Sarah. It looked like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. And then Sarah got a hold of Pam. She's like, this is what you get for copywriting Romy Boy's message to me. And because Snowy said, it's my Gary Boob. Snowy said that to me in regards to Gary. I was just like, that's blasphemy. You're naughty. I love those ladies.
It's my Romy Boob.
Funny because Sarah does that to me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. And Goddess, the beautiful Goddess, she was there. She was just sitting there just witnessing all of this craziness going on. And she was like, she was getting, thinking about her life, her questions. She's like questioning everything. It was hilarious. It was so damn funny.
Oh man.
Asswipe! Hey, get back! Bring him on. Bring him on. Bring his shit smearing ass on here. What do you want?
Well, hold on. Let's make it real interesting. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, no.
Golly.
Oh, my
God. Dude.
Oh!
What in the hell?
I took a picture for 15 minutes.
What the
How long have you been holding?
15 goddamn minutes I've been holding that son of a bitch.
Shit!
That's how I fucking feel. I don't think I'm done yet.
That looks like me about to explode.
I don't think I'm done yet either.
Oh my God! What did you eat? Look, no, I'm sorry you have to deal with this shit. No pun intended.
But it's a little bit of a reunion of some sorts.
Oh God!
The film test.
Oh God!
Little
oh shit!
Reunion of some sorts.
Oh God! If that was real, look, you would have shit
that was
all over.
It wasn't real. It wasn't real.
It wasn't
real. Oh my God, Gary!
It wasn't real. It wasn't real. But that's fart knees to let you know that.
Oh my lord.
Jesus Christ, man! This sounds like 4th of July firecrackers! What the hell's wrong with you? Did you eat some claws or barbecue chicken fingers or something?
Oh my gosh.
I told you I've been holding my hand for a good 15 fucking minutes.
That just happened.
And by the way, Siakuri, I'm wearing this in your honor.
That sounded like a bumblebee
Hairy
flying
butt
around.
floss.
I think that's it in terms of farting.
No more farting.
But instead, anyways, like I was saying,
Yes.
it's a bit of a reunion of some sorts.
It is.
Somewhat. What kind of reunion?
You know what? Actually, I take that back. It's more like this.
No, it's the Filmtastic Four.
The Filmtastic Four, which we deliver some of the most funniest reviews, satires you will ever see.
We got to get back
the Cat in the Hat, shit picks. Wait, no, shit picks. No, it actually started with the Hottie and the Naughty.
Yes, it started with the Hottie and the Naughty. Then it transgressed to, or it progressed towards what the heck was that?
Fucking Mike.
Yeah, just turn it off. Jesus, manners.
Hey, I
So
wasn't
we
the one that got the shit.
yeah, that's okay. That's all right. But we went to the Oogie Loves.
Oh my god.
Miami Connection.
Miami Connection.
Oh, everyone's dead.
And of course, the Cat in the Hat. That was the most requested.
And just, if there's one thing that, ladies and gentlemen, that you have to know after watching this and just staying online with the Colin Show, just remember this. Cat, you have wonderful, whimsical, magical powers, but remember, a life without orgasms is like a world without flowers.
A world without flowers.
I think I gotta go.
I like midget mimes.
Where was that from? Is that from Cat in the Hat too?
Naughty.
Oh, okay.
That review's over 10,000 views.
Yeah, it is.
So who's all on this program that you've been doing? You had you had that Lyndon guy.
Pee-wee.
You had little Pee-wee. Who else did you have on there?
Big Beefy E.
Snowy this time.
I saw Big Beefy E. Okay, I saw that guy. Who else did
You
you
had
have
Double
on?
L. You had Double L on here.
Jordan Little.
Oh,
He had
Okay.
he had Bob's.
But DJ Bob just got off with him.
I like DJ Bob. All right.
DJ Bob is the cool.
He
I
had
had CA Cougar on.
He had Billy.
Yeah.
Billy.
And then let's
Gary,
just say,
come on, Gary.
Hey, I'm just gonna say 2 words: wardrobe malfunction.
Red Bull gives you wings, huh?
No comment either.
Flappy Birds.
No comment.
You plead the 5th. Blue's Clues.
Oh God! So glad that's
follow me everywhere I go.
Who else did you have on here? So you had those
Double
people.
L. No, you had Double L.
I
Lyndon
know.
Asbury. That was the first time I ever seen him.
Okay, you
Yeah,
had little Eddie on here, little Eddie Munster. You had him on.
Eddie Munster.
Yep.
You know what?
So I had Psycho Mike.
Remember that show, The
You had
Monsters?
Psycho Mike. I didn't know that.
I was at Psycho Mike.
Okay, you had Mickey on.
David.
Okay, so every time I see Eddie, you know what he reminds me? He reminds me that I want to play the game Operation. Just put a red nose on it.
Well, he doesn't have like the part and haircut. That would be
So
funny.
you
if
tell
he
me
did.
that every time this is according to the old stuff. Every time we touch Eddie, it shocks the shit out of us. Isn't that how the old Operation game went? Or like the original, where if you try to grab it, it shocks you?
Yeah. If you grab the electric part.
Oh my God, that's evil but hilarious.
I'm gonna call him a little Eddie Munster now, because that's what
Eddie
he
kind of does
looks
look like Elvis.
Never thought of that.
Eddie Munster. He looks like Eddie Munster. Eddie Munster.
Okay, yeah. David was the first, and then Psycho Mike, and then Jordan Asswipe. Sorry, and then
Jordan Asswipe.
Okay. Yeah, I know. And
Jay
then
Scout's legit.
And then Double L, and then CA Buttcrack.
Yep.
Lyndon Loganberry.
Lyndon Loganberry, and then Billy,
Logan
and then you had Eddie, and then you had Bob. I bet he spells that name backwards. And you have us, Looney Tunes.
And now you got the 4 of us.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be okay. I left my message out. I came on here to
let some heat off
my chest. More like my ass crack.
Oh, yeah, but still heat though.
I was holding.
Yeah, you Dutch oven.
It wasn't much of it, and people are sending me stuff right now.
The fortunate, more like the unfortunate 4.
Yeah.
You need Lucas?
No, we don't need.
Oh, what the heck was that?
I don't know what that was.
What was that?
Pee-wee sent me that photo. TV.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I saw that photo. He gave the middle finger.
Drum Fatimore, you get out of here.
Wait, what? All right, I'm all right. Well, you're down now 3 because I came on here. I let my.
Well, Mr. Garrett Bear, what? Oh.
I don't have to pass wind anymore. I'm getting up because I got a cake that's in the oven that I need to be attending to. I need to put regular frosting on it, and I want to sit down and eat it.
Okay.
Well, then go and get your frosting. Go and get your cake with frosting on it.
Well, I'm gonna put frosting. All right, I'm leaving. If you're gonna wear that shirt next both of us, I might do the same.
I'm actually thinking about Green Monkeys.
I got that too.
Okay.
All right. Well, what? 25 minutes this thing's going for people. Is that the time? What's the time limit for people being on here? Was it 10 minutes or 25 minutes?
20.
Well, that one guy got more than 25 minutes. So.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. God damn it!
Now what?
Let me drop shit on my desk.
I made you do that?
Yes, you did. Got me fucking distracted and shit.
Well, I'm
not mad anymore. All right, well, this is your show, so
it is. No, it is. I know it is.
This is your show.
It's my channel.
You go ahead and do your thing. I'm going. Fuck you.
Love you.
Aw,
Anyways,
Mr. Garrison's gone.
We should do another review.
I think it's long over. I think it's long overdue.
Especially now that, I mean, we're all
that we're all together. We have
together. Still got we got free time now.
we got free time. We got we're moving on into a different direction after all the busy work is now out of the way. We can finally, hopefully, get back to business.
Damn right.
And
damn right.
Okay, sorry about that. I was having.
And you know what? I don't know what to watch.
With?
I don't have it.
What
I don't have
What
any.
the hell was Gary? What the hell was Gary doing?
He was gonna handle.
He was.
It was a cake in an oven with frosting on it.
Oh my God, Gary! You fucking shit smearing ass face! What in the hell is wrong with you, boy?
He's baking a cake.
Baking a cake? No, he's baking brownies.
That's what he said. Anyways, what movie should we do next?
We already know what movie we're going to be doing. It's Battlefield Earth.
Oh God, my least favorite of all time.
That's Alex's worst movie.
Yep.
And you know what?
I think I might have to watch that again just for that.
we gotta do like a checklist of like all of the movies that we have to cover.
That's one of them.
Okay, let me think. Oh my God, I don't want to say this one. Biodome.
Because it's getting a sequel.
No, when I saw that, I was like, oh no.
It's a double chocolate fudge delicious. I want you to say that when you come back on here, Gary. You fuck stick.
You won't.
Why are we still learning how to spell my name? Oh, Snowy says hi, Luke.
Oh, she said hi to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so pretty. Well, she hates my guts, but that's given.
That's okay.
Ooh, what about
that's
Gotti?
Okay. It's normal for you, Jerome. No joke. It's getting one of the absolute.
Hello.
Gotti. I don't hate that movie. I fucking love it because it's it's unintentionally hilarious.
Okay.
Yes.
There's got to be like a movie that we've also done Good Burger, which is like a guilty pleasure movie.
That's a classic.
The Fanatic
with Limp Bizkit. Oh my goodness.
I love that movie. That movie, it was one of the funniest comedies I've ever seen in my entire life. I never laughed so hard at a movie in a long time. That movie is a gem. Is it awful? Yeah, but is it hilarious? Oh, you better believe it. I mean, come on now. John Travolta's first line in the movie. I can't talk long. I gotta poo.
I gotta poo.
Gotta poo. Absolutely legendary.
Yeah.
The Fanatic and Burn in Hell.
I'm not a big fan of the Fanatic, but I mean, I did laugh at the poo line. That was a good
so many things I laughed at in this movie, dude. Yeah, him writing the. I'm sorry, like how I heard about this movie. It was Jared Ross. He did a review for it, and he's like, "This is John Travolta's worst movie, and it's also his best,
funniest
of the year."
Oh man! Oh, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh God!
Oh my! Oh man!
It is
glorious.
That movie. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm not joking. That has the worst special effects I've ever seen for any movie.
You know what? I
can't think of another movie that's worse than that in terms of visuals.
Well, The Langoliers is a close second.
But that's like a TV show in a way.
Kind of, but it still has like bad special effects regardless.
Oh, with those chainsaw meatballs.
Yeah.
Hey, Gregory. Hey, buddy.
Chainsaw testicles.
Chainsaw testing. Wait, guess who's back, mother effers? Oh, great. Now we need to put a dead end sign.
or a do not enter or danger dog.
Beware a dog, and it's like a little chihuahua sitting on a chair.
Or just do what Mayor West would do. Ah, here it is, one
There it
way.
is.
So that way, if they get into my yard, there's only one way out. In a
That show isn't the
bag.
same without Mayor West. I'm sorry. Like when Adam West passed away, that should have been. They should have just.
That should be
ended
the
family.
end.
Yeah, because dude, he was.
That was the
one of,
best
like,
character.
He was the best side character.
He was my favorite. He was my favorite character.
No one messes with Adam Wee. That was back when Family Guy was the funniest show on the. For the first like 9 seasons, it was the greatest. It really was.
Oh, what a couple of squares! Squares, I tell you.
Squares, I tell you.
I remember someone mentioned the movie Branded. That was
yes. Yes.
I saw this movie because I heard it through Spill.com
Branded.
back when Corey.
So did I.
Don't remember that one,
dude. It's a movie you have to see to believe.
Going
Me trying to
blind.
explain it to you, Alex, will make your head explode.
Going blind. That's the least I can say.
Okay. I mean,
and it stars Helen Hunt Jr., Lily Sobieski.
Where's
Lily
it on?
Sobieski, Ed Stoppard. It also has Jeffrey Tambor. I think
What's
he was
it called?
in there.
Branded?
It's
called Branded. Yes.
It's like I said.
2012.
Yes, 2012.
Yep.
Okay.
Confusing is one way to explain it. It's just a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's just it's like
9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
9.
Yeah, and it was also I think it's like a United States-Russian collaboration. I'm thinking.
Oh.
Well, Lily Sobieski, where's she? If that's how you say her name.
It's Sobieski.
Oh, Sobieski. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, and you overpronouncing names.
Professor.
Professor.
But yeah, with that mean comment aside, Branded is absolutely crazy. I tried to explain it on like the worst of the decade video, and even with the ending, I was like, with the whole thing at the end where it's like there was like this whole person narrating in the background, and I'm like, I just gave up. I'm like, please watch Branded. I don't know how to explain it.
That would piss me off because I saw this in theaters and I was told to shut up more than once or twice because I was losing my goddamn mind. The Other Woman.
That's right.
That was on my top 10.
Oh, so Jose said Dune, the good one.
Oh, Dune,
the good one.
The good.
There's a good one.
There's a good one.
Yeah, there is a good one.
Oh, you mean Dong? That movie.
Yeah, the one made by David Lynch. That's the Dong one, but the good one.
No,
that's Denis Villeneuve.
I can't even tell you which one was worse. To be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Here's the thing, though.
You obviously know which one's better. We all know.
Here's the thing, though, Jose. If I ever try to do Denis Villeneuve's Dune on Fantastic Four, I might end up falling asleep like I did in the movie almost. Vanilla, the greatest sleep aid you can ever find.
I also no, I'm not gonna say it.
Wait. What about? Hold on.
Showgirls.
I'm trying to think of a recent one. That wouldn't be bad.
I'm trying to think what else is there.
Alone in the Dark by Uwe Boll.
Oh my god!
Any Uwe Boll film, for that matter.
To me, the worst Uwe Boll film was Postal.
That
would be Pink Floyd. Hey, that's blasphemy.
There's nothing wrong with Pink Floyd.
Goddamn right.
Wrong Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon, the shirt he's wearing. I mean,
The Wall.
You're goddamn right.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I've been going at this for 3 hours now.
Really?
You look spent, Alex.
I look spent. I am spent.
Romy, how was the weather? Hot and miserable.
Hey, I know several people who've been on, going it live for like about 3 to 11 hours.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do during football season. Calling Dolphins game.
Yeah, and just going like, why'd you throw that interception, Tua? Fuck.
Pretty much.
Okay. Don't be like nostalgia critic.
Oh man, why he doesn't like it either?
Oh, dude.
Well,
did you ever see his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall?
Nope.
We saw his review of The Wall. Me, Jerome, and Austin. We were beside ourselves.
I said it before. It's it's in the top 5 of the worst YouTube videos I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh God!
I gave it a 5% out of 100. I'm not joking when I say it's bad. Like, no, this is like, dude, this is like Dirty Love. This
Dirty
is like
Loathsome.
This is like Master of Disguise bad. I'm not joking.
But hey, I mean, Master of Disguise at least had Dana Carvey in a turtle suit. Am I not really in a
Oh God!
I wish Raphael would have came out and stabbed that motherfucker.
So bad.
That's what we should do next, Master of Disguise.
Well, it is the 20-year anniversary.
Oh my God!
It is the 20-year anniversary.
Remember, I lost a bet to where I had to watch the Master of Disguise, and it was painful.
And now you're gonna watch it again.
Now we gotta watch it again.
It's one of my negative ones.
Isn't it weird that he'll probably watch Master of Disguise much more than, like, say, Avengers Endgame?
No, don't you dare say that. Don't you dare.
I meant like how many times have you watched Avengers Endgame?
Quite a few actually now.
A few, as in 3?
More.
Are you sure?
How many?
I'm about to play Donkey Kong King to show my greatness down Romy's throat.
Oh, jeez.
Jordan, you beating my high score in Donkey Kong, I have the same odds as sleeping with Angela White. Okay?
Whoever that is.
Let's hope for no debate. No.
For no debate on what?
It'd be Street Fighter.
What is the next debate? Dave?
Oh,
if it's Adam Sandler related, I'm going to send some flowers and roses to the spot you're going to be in 6 feet under.
Jerome, remember, it won an award at the MTV Movie Awards.
It did.
It won the Razzie.
That too.
It was nominated for a Razzie.
That too.
That freaking thing. It was like it was like the most glorious train wreck. It was just destructive, but you can't help but keep watching.
David says, "I have slow motion replay, folks."
More like you have PTSD.
Oh gosh.
I kind of feel bad for him because his internet kept kicking his ass over and over.
Who's it? Who's this?
Back when it was I call it the greatest disaster. The video is where it was the Happy Gilmore debate between David.
Oh,
and this was David's idea.
Yeah, it was.
And everyone told him, like, wait, you're gonna have a Adam Sandler comedy debate with Jerome? Are you fucking nuts?
Are you out of your mind?
That's a suicide mission right there.
That's like me going up against Gary and Poole. No. Or going up against Eric in wrestling trivia, or going up against Luke Nukem in black metal. No.
Or me in Nickelodeon game shows, or Elvis, or Beatles related.
Yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna say, or you in like classic, like 1960s music. You know, just don't do it.
70s too. Or Gooses.
And I do 80s.
Gooses. It's geese.
That geese is the devil.
Hey, don't talk shit about Gladys.
You're cursed.
Remember, the cake is a lie.
Yeah, I said Gladys.
Shame with Pixar, yeah.
Alex, I'm ready. Oh, great. If Jordy's coming on here, I'm leaving.
Well, he was already on.
I'm saying you're already on here.
He's already on here.
Yeah, you can't do it twice. What's the matter with you?
No two-timers.
Everyone gets one.
Yeah, everyone only gets pregnant once. at a time. Unless she's having triplets, and you're really fucked.
Or conjoined twins.
Oh, jeez.
Have you seen the? Dude, I recently saw this.
Is it involve those two young ladies?
Depends.
I've seen them on like it was like 80.
I've seen that before too. I've seen that story too.
I don't know how that works. That's beyond like I want to say that's like
I think they had their own reality show.
They did. It's crazy. I think they're like in college now or some shit.
No, they're I think they're teachers.
It's just like because the what's the right word for it? I'm trying to think like
first word sounds like
the prediction of them living a good life, you know, up to a certain age. Right. Like, because for them it was kind of small because, like I said, they're conjoined, and usually that's more complications to their health.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy. It's interesting, but it's crazy. I don't know how they do it.
Right.
Wait, I wanted to say. Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
Well, you know, Jordan, it was supposed to be one at a time, but Alex wanted to do something a little bit special for all three of us.
For the four of us when Barry was here.
Come on, Jordy, you should have done your history.
That's right.
We go way back.
I'm only here to showcase gameplay. Well, then it's gonna suck. Game over. Oh wow, I never saw that coming.
You're
probably gonna jump off here soon. I've been going at it for 3 hours now. I think that's
good
enough time.
Let Luke Nukem have his time, and I'm gonna do a magic trick. I'm gonna disappear.
Bye, Romy.
Bye. Hey, how's it going, dude?
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
Man, it's going okay. It's going okay. Not gonna lie. Just finished this book here. Don't know if you see that, Morning Star.
Oh, really?
It is a third in a sci-fi trilogy, and
I never heard of that.
It's really damn good. It's from Red Rising. It's by this guy named Pierce Brown. So if you're into sci-fi like Ready Player One, that sort of thing, highly recommend it.
I have the book Ready Player One, but I haven't gotten to reading it a whole lot.
How are you How's Ready Player 2 looking? I know that movie's.
I've heard of it from like the whole synopsis from like Amanda the Jedi or Sean Chandler, and it ain't looking good. It's the plot's not that great, and Wade has gotten increasingly more unlikable in that book.
Oh, perfect.
And all you have to do is just like, I can't tell you, but all you have to do is just look at Amanda the Jedi's video on Ready Player 2, and she'll fill you out in all the details.
Okay. Excellent.
But other than that, I do have like a few books that I've been trying to read. There's one that's made by The Long Moon Night by one of my favorite YouTubers, Razorfist, that I've been trying to read. There's also Rob Halford's biography, Confess, which I've been reading, and it's very interesting. I'm on like the third chapter, I believe, and I'm like getting towards like his childhood and him like discovering himself and like how he's been living with his family and how his dad is kind of pretty tough and his mom was like, you know, just an all around great person, and how he became like such a great singer and how he's kind of like getting realized of like the kind of talent he was going to become. He was attending choir, and the minute he was like singing this like catchy small little tune, I forgot what the name of the song was, but like when he sang that note, like the teacher was just like staring at him and was like, "Can I see you for a second?" Or just like, kids, pay attention to what he's doing because it's extraordinary. And I think from like that point on, the rest is history, and I've been thankful for listening to his entire discography.
Right.
It's just what a phenomenal singer, probably my favorite frontman in all of music.
Nice. This is going today, right?
What was it? What was that again?
The guy that's the best one going today, correct?
Yeah,
Or,
the best one still singing. He's still rocking in multiple places around the United States, and he's it's inarguably the best heavy metal band in existence, and it's not even close.
Oh boy.
You know, people can say Iron Maiden, and
True.
I press X to doubt on that one. But have you seen? Oh, and speaking of Iron Maiden, have you gotten to listen to some of the
So
albums as of
I
late?
stopped. Forget which album I stopped with.
I think it was the X Factor. You were going to listen to that one.
Yeah, that was the last one I was going to listen to, but I stopped. Just don't want to listen to more stuff, but I'll get back into it. I'm probably going to listen to that later.
All right.
Later
What would you say, like, out of all the Iron Maiden songs that you've listened to, do you like? Or do you love the most?
2 Minutes to Midnight is probably my favorite. I've listened to that one most times. It's just an absolutely badass song. Although 2 Minutes to Midnight, yet it's 6 minutes.
Yeah. Ironic.
But yeah, Power Slave is probably my favorite album I've listened to so far. Second one is probably the debut. And then
That's a good
Somewhere
one.
in Time.
That's Somewhere in Time is my favorite Iron Maiden album. I mean, you start off with like two classics in Caught Somewhere in Time and Wasted Years. And then further down the line, it has like some awesome stuff like The Long Distance Runner, Deja Vu, and It Carries Your Namesake. That album.
Alexander the Great.
It's such a great album.
Alexander the Great. Yes.
But yeah, they're like some of Iron Maiden's albums that I really like. I really like them. And yeah, I've been listening to just like, you know, Somewhere in Time just nonstop, and it's just like, oh man, just an album inspired by the movie Blade Runner. It's just amazing.
Hell yeah.
Now, what else have you been up to?
Nothing really. I mean, the schedule just came out for the NFL, so me and my friends are planning on which games we're going to go to this year.
Okay.
It's probably going to be either Chicago or New York for the Jets game.
Which one would you want to go to the most?
Probably Chicago.
Okay.
I always wanted to see Chi-Town.
Oh, you know what? You could probably stay in Chicago because you get to go to the Field Museum. You can go to the Shed Aquarium.
True.
Two of my favorite places to go to in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, I would just always, you get to go see the Sioux statue of the T-Rex and
the bean.
And the Shed Aquarium is perhaps one of the best aquariums that you can go to in the city of Chicago. It is fantastic.
We'll put that
highly
on our
recommend
list.
it. Yeah, highly recommend it.
Awesome.
And is it taking place in the wintertime?
It's the first weekend of November.
Okay, so it's probably going to be a little cold. I'm guessing.
Just a tad bit. Just a tad. So you're almost at 1,000 subscribers, dude.
Yeah, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to keep that up for, you know, trying to keep it very consistent. Any and all support would be nice, and I'm currently in the middle of doing a movie review, and it's gonna come up eventually within like a few days, and I've gotten some of the footage all wrapped up, the editing's done, the thumbnail's done.
Nice.
And all I gotta do is upload that thing, and then hopefully I don't get hated on by the MCU community for my recent take.
What's your opening song?
My opening song, it's going to be a Primal Fear song called "The King of Madness."
King of Madness.
It's a great tune. And it's funny because with And Venom Punk, I am no longer in college. Although I do want to go back to graduate school at some point, if I feel like it.
Nice.
But yeah, because the reason why I put King of Madness is mainly because every single song that I would have to put in there would have to like fit the theme of a movie.
Mhm.
You know, Nighttime Rebel by Powerwolf. You know, Batman vigilante in the night fighting villains, and also the lyrics kind of match, kind of in line with the Batman character. And I've been doing that for a long, long time, for about 7 years, if not more than 7 years. And hopefully at some point, maybe I can get to like 1,000 subscribers, and all support is I accept
That's
it.
right. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
He's so what your most viewed video, I think it's still Justice League.
Yeah, it's still Justice League, and my review of 9 is at a almost close second. It's still below the review for 50 Shades of Grey, which to be perfectly honest, like, you know, yeah, that was like the fluke, because like I actually know the Justice League one was kind of like the one that kind of rocketed me into existence, because Justice League was such a hot topic. But the 50 Shades of Grey one was kind of like the one that kind of spiked it, or that got me like a lot more subscribers and a lot more notice. It's currently at like 4,000 views, but I'm not a huge fan of that video, mainly because the filming is not as great, and you know, because I the camera was like above my eyebrows and it was barely noticeable. You know, I was barely paying attention. Oh, like my eyes were not paying attention to the audience, but
right.
You know, it's there's like a lot of videos still climbing, and
That's right.
hopefully my 9 movie review gets a lot of support. I really like that video, and it definitely deserves a lot of support that it's been getting.
Damn right. Can't wait to see your next one.
Absolutely.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, it's coming within a few days, I would have to say.
Awesome.
And hopefully I will, after that movie review, I'll get down to doing another one.
Awesome. Luke Newcomb, movie reviews, go subscribe.
Please
Thank
do
you so much for being on.
Thank you so much, and you have a nice night and get some good rest. You're going to need it.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tapping out. That was fun. Thank you guys so much for being on. If you guys were on the stream, thank you for being on. If you guys were in the chat, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Till the next time you see me on this channel or wherever you see me, this is Apex90 saying peace out and fins up. Baby!